on a recent trip to Hawaii. My parents,
nice.
they're friends with them. And then we have one in Queensland, and she is a dancer, a choreographer. She's a
Wow.
very good lady. Her name is Lizzie Armstrong. She's a great person. So
Have you been down under before, guys?
I
no,
want so
not yet.
bad.
It's one of our planned trips, though. We hope.
I have been, Ramesh.
You have
Rom.
been. Okay.
I've been to
I know
Perth.
you've been. Yeah, I know you've been. You've been to Perth. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've been to Perth because I was in the Navy, so I ported in Perth.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I remember you telling me that one day.
I ported in Perth. I did.
I know, but it's
Because you
cute how you
remember
use
saying
that analogy. But you ported.
You see,
Yeah.
I have a couple of favorites.
Oh,
Well, I
sorry.
have
Am I
two-
supposed to say something else? Like, I don't know what to say
No,
other
you're
than the
fine. You're
terminology that I know.
You see, like I
You're
like.
fine.
This
You're fine.
carrier that
You're
I
fine.
was on
I
right
have
now
a
is
couple of.
in the
You're fine.
Persian
People.
Gulf.
sorry.
All you have to say is you've been to Perth. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to say. You've been to
Yeah.
Perth, Australia. Same as I. Same
like,
as I. I've been to Perth, Australia to see the WWE.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I went to Perth, Australia, and they did have a koala bear expedition
Neat, oh.
going
Oh,
on
right.
when I was there, but
Ooh.
they wouldn't let us touch them.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
You
Like
can't
all the handlers had them, but we weren't allowed to touch them. But yeah,
And
the
you know,
expectation of this show right now, everybody's rambling. So let me get through the intro, and then
Yes.
we're off track. So let's bring
yes,
it back.
ma'am. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, but I
So-
can't help myself. I have to tell you, my favorite two TV shows was,
Okay.
and then I'll let you go. One of them was the old TV show Prisoner, and the other one is Wentworth. And I heard there's going to be a third Wentworth thing coming up.
Oh, are you talking
So-
about the prison show?
Yeah, I love
The
that show.
women-
I've loved it since
Yeah.
I was a kid. Back in '79, when it first came on, I was like first turning.
You were a
teenager.
child in '79.
Yeah,
I was just starting high school in '79.
what about Prison Break, guys? What about Prison Break?
Oh,
Oh, I
not
love
Prison
Prison
Break.
Break.
I'm talking
was
about
great.
Prisoner or Prisoner Cell Block H.
Yeah, I watched Prison Break with Wentworth Miller. Great series.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that's Wentworth Miller. I'm talking about the show Wentworth.
Yeah,
I do
Based off of the
everything I
old-
can.
Yes.
I do everything I can to avoid prison shows and prison movies
Oh, I
Why's
thought
that?
Prison Break
Why's
was
that,
on.
Dan? Why's that, Dan?
because they're
Is there a
boring.
reason why?
There ain't much can happen in a cell. You ever sit through the Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah, I've heard about it.
Those are just
Have
my
you ever,
two favorite
Amish,
shows.
have you ever seen Orange is the New Black? Did you ever watch
No,
that?
I've never seen that.
Oh
I've
my
never seen-
God! Or
Not as
the other
good.
one.
Wentworth is so much
Hey,
better.
guys, I gotta do the intro.
I know.
Yeah.
Do the intro.
Let's go. Let's
I'm,
do the intro then.
Hey, don't make me play the goat.
No, no.
I didn't even
No.
get to tell him about the time the crocodile tried to eat me in South Wales.
Oh my Lord!
Oh,
Oh God.
there's crocodiles in Wales.
There's crocodiles in Australia. They call saltwater crocodiles, and they will eat
Yeah.
you.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know they were in Wales.
They also have freshwater ones there as well.
Well, actually,
In Wales?
it was close to
Yes.
the coast in Victoria, but it's same area. It's in South Wales.
Yes, ma'am. They're all over. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just brain bended the brain bender. Okay.
Bizarro.
Okay. Mikey, why don't you read it?
Okay, thank you very much for allowing me to. All right, welcome everybody to Brain Benders Banter. Tonight we're talking about something that affects every single one of us: expectations. Expectations can motivate us, they can help us set goals, and they can also give us direction, but they can also lead to disappointment, frustration, and even damage relationships when reality doesn't match what we hoped for. So tonight, let's talk honestly. Are expectations good, bad, or somewhere in between? There you go.
Yes. So, by the way, everybody out there, so you know, we are all YouTubers and we come together for this community connection. And all of us YouTubers bring our communities together for this night for discussion. And tonight we're talking about expectations. I'm sure you guys all had an expectation we were going to start on time. I'm sure you all had an expectation that we would not talk 20 minutes before the show, before we started the show. But there are expectations, right? And expectations are made by who? You. Your individual person makes the expectations. Are those rational or are they unrational? Do they hurt or do they help? I believe, honestly, that if you make an expectation Only you know the expectations. So you should only make expectations for yourself. If I give an expectation to myself for a goal, I know my mindset, right? So therefore I can accomplish the expectation, hopefully. But if I put an expectation on someone else, is that fair? Because they don't know my mind. They don't know what my
No,
expectation
it's
is.
not
Is
fair.
that fair?
Not fair. It's not fair.
Exactly. So let me go ahead and give me a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and post the panel questions so we could start with the panel questions. But think about that. Like if you put an expectation on yourself, you understand it, you know it, you can reveal it, right?
Yeah.
But if you put an expectation on someone else or something else, is it rational to think that they should just understand and know when they can't even read your mind? Like they don't know your expectation.
No, they can't. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
And I do want to welcome, while she's posting her questions, to our illustrious panel this evening, Miss Tracy above me, Mr. Buff over there next to Tracy, the wonderful Daily Dan over here, and we got Ramesh Subramanian.
We're missing something.
Over on the far left. There we go.
We're missing something, Danny. We're waiting for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, greetings from South Carolina. I tried to do it
There we
earlier.
go. There it is. There it
That was
is.
your expectation.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
I was
and
all like, we're missing something. We need Dan's greetings.
of course, greetings from the Chatty Blogger MS channel based here in Scarborough Bluffs, Ontario, just outside of the GTA known as Toronto, with lots of snow and rain expected in the next 4 days. So,
No snow in
Greetings
Florida.
from California.
woohoo, yeah, Sacramento, baby.
Northern California. Yeah, I'm not down in
What are
that.
we doing? Introductions? What the hell's going on?
Yes,
And where
go ahead,
you are,
Buff.
Buff?
It's your turn.
Where are you, Buff? You're up.
Oh, y'all know
Well,
who the
Buff
hell
is
I
all
am.
over the place. He's a truck driver. But yeah, where are you now?
Yeah.
The border of Wisconsin and Illinois. I'm in here working. All right.
Oh,
Still
he's
running
working.
running dual monitors in the truck. You know what's up? Hacking Wi-Fi at this truck stop. You know what I do.
I love you, Buff.
I'm working on this video. I gotta get it out
We
tonight.
love you,
Hey,
Buff.
Buff.
Tracy, remind us where you're from, sweetheart. Remind
Okay.
us.
Originally
He's
from
like, yeah,
Chicago,
no
Illinois.
twinsy
with
love.
the thick,
No twinsy love
thick,
at all.
Well, you got me for twinsy love tonight.
It's
It's my
like, yeah.
third one.
I got it.
But originally I was from
My
Chicago.
juice was already drank, so I'm
Oh, there
full
you
right
go.
now.
And now I live in Tallahassee, Florida.
Nice.
All right.
She's my Chicago Bears buddy. Even though she don't like the Bears, but when
I'm
I
a
talk about
Cubs
Bears, she
person.
doesn't
I
doesn't
love
like
baseball. I can't help it.
she doesn't like
Goodbye.
frown on me when I say the Bears. The Bears.
No, why should I?
Goodbye.
You like what you like. I can't
The
tell you
birds.
what's wrong or wrong.
Goodbye.
Everyone knows who's now.
And I'm
One
happy-
mic, guys. One mic.
One mic.
One mic. Okay, I'm gonna do it real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I'm doing it.
Okay.
You have failed the realm of reason.
All I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. That's all I need. All I need is one mic.
It's the goat.
That's the new goat.
That is your warning. It will
You
be the
should, you
goat.
should burn that video so bad.
I see Chance in that video.
That's
Yeah.
the only part of it that was
He is.
good.
I know. I had to put him in there because he gave me permission. So, okay. First question. Do you believe expectations are necessary for personal growth and goal setting? Why or why not? I'm going to put myself in the middle. It looks like Buff's first, but I know Buff isn't first because, well, I mean, unless Buff wants to go first.
Why am I not first? What's the question?
Oh, okay. Because you are busy. Okay. Do you believe expectations are necessary for personal growth and goal setting? Why or why not?
You don't set realistic goals unless they are realistic. Personal growth, you can have expectations upon yourself, but you got to look at the difference between an expectation and a goal. An expectation is something that you're going to look to, expect. The goal is something you set. I don't think you
Right.
set
So an expectation of yourself. Right.
You don't set expectations. That's like something I think is gonna happen. A goal is something you chase. You don't chase expectations.
Okay, so what do you feel is the difference between an expectation and a goal? Because if you set
I
a goal,
thought
isn't there
I
an
just
expectation?
clearly explained that.
Well, that's why I'm asking you to like give more detail because it's very fascinating what you're saying, and I agree with you.
To expect, all right, let's just say, let's use it in a minor sense. My goal is to get to Michigan. All right, that's something I want to achieve.
Mhm.
I expect the weather and traffic is going to be fine. That's unrealistic because I don't know what's going to happen along that path. There might be factors that are going to get in the way.
Mhm.
But if something happens, it might disrupt that, and that expectation might get disrupted and thrown out completely to where I have to abandon it. A goal is something I'm gonna do that.
Okay, well,
And
I have a
to
question.
get somewhere. What?
So you said your goal is to get somewhere. Would your expectation be that you're going to get a paycheck?
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna get a paycheck.
Okay, but that's an
That's a
expectation.
no. No, that's a no.
It's a known, but it's an expectation that you're going to get a paycheck.
No, it's not an expectation. That's a no.
Mhm.
Guys,
I don't expect to get a paycheck. I'm gonna get a paycheck. As long as the
Absolutely, for the
factors that
work that
are
you
around
do.
you. Now, yeah, unless something really out of the ordinary, like company falls under, or let's just say the expectation of waking up the next day.
Yeah.
Um, everybody expects to wake up the next day,
Good,
right?
very
That's
good
not
use
exactly
there.
a goal.
No, it's an expectation. Or you have an expectation that you're going to find a new restaurant that you find along the way that's going to be amazing.
That is a good expectation. Black
Yes.
Bear Cafe.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I caught them on the wrong day.
Or you just went to the wrong place. Like, I don't know. Like
Maybe.
that's
I
some
mean,
messed
you're
up
sending
stuff.
me. Yeah, you're sending me the one from out there in Cali. I caught
Yeah.
one here in Illinois, and it's just like that's a distance.
Buff
And
sent
I'm
me
pretty
all
sure
these pictures of this Black Bear diner that he arrived to. And then his expectations were let down.
Yeah, my
Oh
goal.
no.
My
Yeah.
goal was to one day stop at this Black Bear Cafe.
Because I preached it
And
up.
I finally got to, and my expectation was good food.
Yeah.
And
I
maybe I ordered the wrong thing. Maybe it was the staff. I don't know.
It could just
I
be the
don't know.
location, because I know like some locations are
Yeah.
better than others.
I'm not going to smurge their name. I'm not
Yeah, I
going
know.
to.
But
I'm gonna
God,
try 'em
it
again,
is okay. Yeah, try them again. If I have to, I'll freeze dry some stuff and send it to you from Cali. Like, we got to do something.
All right.
Black Bear Cafe. Suzanne and I, when we were headed back to Canada, we passed by one. We went through one, ate at one. It was nice. It was good. It's a good place.
It is
But
good, but Buff
as-
didn't have an expectation of what he got.
as far as that goes to the furthering of the question about helping with growth, that expectation and that goal, that would give me a place to think about. Was like, oh, where can I stop and get some good food in future
Yeah.
runs? And be like,
Correct.
oh, I know I can stop there and get something good. And boom, I'll stop
Exactly.
there every time. Every time I will divert
And
my
then
path.
every single time you have an expectation that it's going to be as good as the last time that you ate it.
Pretty much. The
Yeah, so that
expectation
is
of
an
the food is gonna
expectation.
be good, and the goal
Right.
is getting me something good to eat. So
Right. And so that is an
that's where I'm at with
expectation.
that.
So a lot of times people have an expectation.
Somebody want to get that?
Yeah, but thank you, Buff. Thank you.
yeah, someone's phone's going off.
Whose phone is going off?
Yeah,
Ain't
not
me.
mine.
Nobody wants me.
Not my phone.
It's not me.
It's not me.
Dan,
I'm not.
I'm
Did you
muted.
step away?
It can't be me. I've been muted.
Well, it's not my
Mikey?
phone.
Yeah, not my phone.
Okay,
either.
how is
Not
it
mine
that
either.
none of us?
Possible.
Okay, let me turn on. How is it none of us' phones are ringing, but we could all hear it?
That
I
is
heard
weird.
it ringing. I heard
That
it
is
ringing
weird.
from
It tends to happen.
Rom.
Ooh.
When
Big
Bubs
brother.
It's
called
not
me,
Rom,
mine.
is that
I
you?
was
Rom.
on
He's
my
It's
on
phone.
not
his
my
phone.
girlfriend's
It's
phone.
got to be Rom, but
It's
he
not-
was
it's not
muted.
mine.
No, he's on his phone.
No,
Oh,
but
he's
no,
on
but
his
no,
phone.
but
I
it's
turned
not. It
mine
was
off
not
on
mine.
my.
I don't
It
know.
wasn't
mine's
mine.
smart too.
Okay, well, my expectation is don't have phones ringing in the background. Mute yourself.
Yeah. I did mute myself. I did mute, so it wasn't my phone unless I get a call from Mara, my girlfriend. Then
Oh
I'll
yeah,
know.
yeah. Well,
Then,
that's important.
then I'll
That's
know.
Yep,
Then
that's
I
Cody. That's Cody. He just.
Ramesh. That would be your number
I
one.
love you,
Cody, where you
Caldy.
at?
Caldy, come up. Come up, Caldy. All right. Caldy, get up here.
What?
So number
what
2
what did you say?
question.
Okay.
Rom,
Okay, Tracy, you
you're
go ahead.
yeah, we're still on number 1 question. So let's get
Okay.
through this. Like
Okay.
we're
Okay.
only gonna get through
Okay.
5 of the 7. So let's go.
Yep. Sure.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. All right.
Tracy
so,
is next.
Please,
So let's
thanks.
make her
Get those
big so
files.
everybody knows it's her turn to
turn it
speak.
down. Look at this mess. Basically,
I
yeah,
love your
we just moved.
glasses.
Oh, thanks. You love this horrible room. Just moved in here, so it's like a shit house.
It looks fine. It looks fine. Ah! Ah!
Now we gotta turn it off now.
I don't
Yeah,
think the
okay.
grandbaby heard it. You're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm like, anyhow, this is an expectation or a goal. Okay. The goal is getting to the gym a lot more than I do, but I go. And the goal is actually, being a part of it and actually doing it, not just saying it. If that makes any sense.
It does. So I'm going to reiterate what you're saying and kind of put it in layman terms for you and tell me if I'm right. But what you're saying is your expectation is to lose weight. Your goal is to go to the gym and actually do the work that it takes to get it done. But they're 2 different things.
Exactly. Like here's
Yeah.
a zebra and here's a donkey.
Or you have a camel.
Yeah.
1 hump or 2.
You're right.
I want the dromedary. I've seen them. I had people who served over in Afghanistan and seen dromedary camels. They're
So have I.
way more fun.
I've
Yeah.
seen them. Oh,
I know
by
you
the way,
seen-
Tracy, I used to have a llama and I named her Dolly, so I had the Dolly llama.
Oh,
I did. I had a tricolored llama.
cool.
Her name was Dolly.
You do know that the
Dolly.
first clone sheep was named Dolly too. You know that, right?
I don't know.
Now
I
you
don't know, but I had the Dolly llama, so that was all cool with me.
So,
Dolly.
Yeah,
Dolly.
exactly. And
So you
Sierra
got
could
it.
testify. Sierra could testify to that. We had the Dolly llama. All right, so now I'm back over here, so I could put my camera on.
And you
Okay,
are
so
right, Chrissy. 100%.
There you go.
I translated it well.
Yes, you did.
Chef's
Yay.
kiss.
I know what you were trying to say. I knew what you were trying to say. Okay, Mikey.
You want me to go
Yeah.
next?
Well,
I'd
Mikey or
rather go
Danny or
last.
Rom, like what
Well,
you
let Rom
guys.
go
I'll
next.
go. I'll go.
You'll go. I'll go. Okay.
Let Rom go
So
next.
my expectation is that to do some exercise and to get fit, so then I can go and see Mara, my girlfriend in Spain,
Oh, wow.
in Madrid.
She's in
She's in
Madrid.
Spain. Look at
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
big
she lives in
smile.
European.
I don't think I've ever seen you
And-
smile that big
And
before.
she's Filipino as well. She's a Filipina living in. She's a
Nice.
Filipina living in Europe.
Nice.
Oh boy,
So,
we're in trouble.
Myra
We're in
in
trouble.
Madrid. That
Rom's
sounds
in
like
love.
fun.
Rom's in love.
Hey, I don't blame him. Madrid.
Rom, that is crazy.
That is
Oh, let me
great.
turn my camera back on. Like
Oh,
I always shut my camera
congratulations.
because I'm behind the parental warning
you.
in case any of you
Thank you.
like drop. In case
Yeah.
anybody drops like curse words.
Me.
Oh, you're the
here.
only. You barely ever do it, Tracy. Like you're barely the one that ever perpetrates that. So
And I'm like, there goes my neck.
yeah, I know. Danny, are you ready? Or Mikey?
Yeah, Dan.
Danny or Mikey? You two are left.
Go ahead, Dan.
Come on, Dan.
Alrighty then.
You go next,
Huh?
Dan.
Dan?
Okay, I'm cool with
Okay,
that.
go Dan. Go Dan. It's your birthday.
Okay,
It's your
okay.
birthday.
This is going to be strange, but I don't suffer from that affliction that y'all have of expectations. I don't have expectations. I have experiences. I don't never plan out nothing or expect nothing to happen. I go through life and see what happens. It's actually a name for it. It's called holistic, but most people wouldn't understand it if I said that.
I get what you're saying, Danny.
Yeah, you want things organically.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a
You
whole
want
different
things natural.
it's a whole different viewpoint on things. Well, one thing I don't make plans because you don't never know what's going to happen to change them. So what's the point of making plans? I don't have an expectation of something's going to happen because you don't never know what's going to happen. I don't even expect to get up in the morning. I'm always happy when I do, but I don't expect to because my mom died in her sleep. She didn't get up in the morning, you know? You
Yeah.
never
I'm
know what's
sorry.
going to happen. So expectations are kind of a major disappointment when you expect things and they don't happen. It's a whole lot better for me just to wake up in the morning and go, hey, I can't wait to see what happens today.
Right.
You know? And I
Exactly.
go with that experience of what's happening in the moment. There's a
Right.
TV show. There's a TV show called Dirk Gentry's Holistic Detective Agency. And if you ever watch this show, it explains what I believe. Like, I think everything happens for a reason. Like, if I get up tomorrow and I decide I'm going to that store to get something, well, I'm at that store for more than to get something. I'm probably there for another reason. I just don't know what it is. But something
Oh
will
wow.
happen. Run
Yeah,
into
because
somebody,
it's holistic.
but
Exactly.
but I might run into somebody I hadn't seen for 20 years, you know, and make a reconnection because I went to the store. But it was supposed to happen. It wasn't that I
You
expected
don't
it.
have to stab at me.
And it's a very strange way to live, I know, but
Look at these roots.
some people will get it and some people won't. And that's all
Yeah.
I have to say about that.
No, Danny, can you send me the link to that channel? Like I really want to check it out.
It's a TV show. All of it's on
can you-
YouTube.
Can you send me the name of it? Because like sounds
I
really
will.
interesting.
I will. There's eight episodes in the first season and
Oh.
10 episodes in the second season. And there's only 18 total episodes. It was from
Oh.
it was like for 10 years ago. But that
Okay,
show
well, send me
totally
name.
explains my philosophy
Wow.
of what I'm
Okay.
talking about right here.
Okay. Can you send me the name of that? Because I'd like to check it out. Like I like
will do that.
watching that stuff. And I'm going to send Buff something, and he's probably never ever going to forgive me. But I saw something on YouTube last night that was very disturbing, and I'm going to send it to him because Buff is our person that reveals crazy people.
Yeah.
And Chrissy, I've got.
You'll never forgive me, Buff, but I love you to death, and you're the only person I know of that I could send this to, and that you're going to take it to where it needs to be.
I finished your show Fallen Skies, and I was not pleased.
Oh, but
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that later. But hey, it's crazy, right? Like the writing of that show is really good though, because it takes you all the way to the end. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about it backstage. We got this backstage.
And Chrissy, if it's God's will for me to see Mara, then it is what it is. But if it's not what it is, then it's not what it is. So I'm leaving everything in
God's
the Lord's
hands.
Yeah.
That's what my wife Suzanne says. Leave everything in God's hands, Amish.
Yeah.
I kid you not. That was the first
Thank
time
you,
I heard from her on that score.
Thank you, Danny. Yeah. I got it.
Okay,
So
I think it's my turn now. I guess. Okay,
it is. Give me one.
I think it's Mikey's
one
turn.
second.
Yeah.
Is it no, Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No.
moving people. I'm the only one with buttons. Tug's gone and Chance is gone, so you guys got to be patient with me. Okay, we've got this.
We're
Well, stop
patient. We got
moving,
you.
people. Just leave us in order, and we'll go in that order.
Okay, so
But if somebody isn't big, everybody else talks over them.
Well, you can make people big without moving us around.
that's what she said.
Buff.
Oh.
I'm sorry. You
Was
opened
that
yourself up to that, Buff man. I'm
Tracy?
sorry. I'm sorry.
As my
Okay.
friend Thrash says, naughty, naughty biscotti.
Nice. Okay.
That
So,
is totally a
Mikey.
Thrash.
yeah.
Go ahead, Mikey.
Totally
So,
Thrash
so to quickly
condo.
repeat,
Go ahead,
to
sir.
quickly repeat the first question. So, do you believe expectations are necessary for personal growth and goal setting? Absolutely, they are, and I'll explain really quickly why. To me, the best instance I can offer is after I had gone through two painful marriages, which both ended up in divorce. I really had no expectations of who the next person in life I was going to meet. And even then, when I said, I thought I had everything in my life. I had my own place. I was singing with bands. I was doing stuff, but there was always something that was missing. So my expectation was, could the third time be the charm? Could I meet the person of my life that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? And lo and behold, I met Suzanne one day, March 1st, 2010, online. We were, it was my very first time on Facebook. And we've been history ever since. The rest is history. And I never really had expectations to move to Canada. But I figured since I turned 50, and I was like, at the time, I was like, I'm ready for new experiences and new adventures. This beautiful woman over here provided that for me. So, in a way, my non expectation became the centerpiece of how I've been able to make personal growth, not only in her life. She's always said that now both of us complement one another, and we're
That's
perfect
nice.
for each other, and it is a beautiful thing. And it does help because later on in life, when you know that you have someone like my parents are a great example. They've been married over 60 years, and they never expected that they were ever going to meet each other, and that's
It's proper.
turned out to be the best possible thing that happened. And big families and stuff. So yes, I would say that's why, because when you have non-expectations, you're not putting yourself under pressure, you're not putting yourself under stress. All you're hoping and praying, of course, but they go hand in hand. But what you're hoping and praying for is that something will come up. And as I said, the third time is the charm. I met this beautiful woman, and the rest is history. That's the best way I can explain it.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no expectations whatsoever, and yet it all turned out well. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, this beautiful wife of mine, and the cats we have, and everything, and all the friends I have, like you guys. This is great.
Thank you.
Never expected that. So yeah.
Hey!
Hey, it's Stranger Tug, the
Hey,
unapologetic geek.
Yeah,
How
and
are
don't
you?
apologize for not being able to bogart everything that you've been doing today, young man. Because I didn't get any. That means you.
Tug,
I'm
it's
kidding.
great to see you. I'm glad
I
you
love
made
you,
it.
kid.
Sir. I'm
You
glad
know
you
that.
made it. There's Tug. Yeah.
Kid
What
brother,
champion.
I wish I had.
Tell us
Chrissy,
the interesting story real quick of how you entered your back this time.
same way I did it last time. I went to
I'm gonna
my
kick you
son's
in your
robotics tournament and sat in
Yeah.
the bleachers for too long.
Oh, it wasn't the snow?
No, it wasn't the snow this time. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was wondering if it was snow or science.
No,
I
I've
was-
learned my
I
lesson
was-
with the snow. So.
I was
Learned you a
expecting,
lesson.
I was expecting a good sex story, but okay.
Uh-huh.
So Tug, how would
I'm much too
Tug's
classy for that sort of
private.
thing.
Yeah, he's too
No.
private.
yeah? So we have
Tug's
to
private.
we
Don't
hate
make
to
me
spring
go
this
up to
on you,
St.
Tug,
Louis.
So,
but,
Tug, since you
yeah.
joined us, do you believe in expectations are necessary for personal growth or goal setting? Why or why not?
Well, expectations are more of an external thing, right? Like you expect things of other people, or you expect certain things to happen, just pattern recognition.
Right, but you expect things for yourself as well.
Yeah.
And that is what we're talking about tonight, is expectations of yourself versus expectations of others.
I don't necessarily think like the expectations precede the goal. I think it's more like you need to have certain expectations for yourself if you want to achieve that goal. Like you set a goal. Okay. I'm not 100% sober, so you're gonna have to give me a minute.
You're fine, Tug. I already read your text message to everybody backstage.
Yes.
Tug, I read your text message to everybody backstage.
It's fine.
He's drunk. He's drunk.
Well,
I'm not drunk.
I love Tug's
No,
blunt
it's not the
honesty,
drunk.
at least.
No. Tug, I read your text message to everybody backstage. Everybody on panel is aware. You're fine.
We're aware. We're aware.
That is a good expectation.
But yeah, I think you set your expectations after you set your goal. Like it's not the other way around. Like a goal is a long-term thing where expectations are like a mindset you have to perpetuate to get there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but Tug, I have a quick question for you. What I just described for my instance is because it's a non-expectation. So does that also factor into the goal setting and whatever else your personal achievements are as far as personal growth?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I never set goals because I don't like to subject myself to disappointment.
If something turns out wrong, that's true. I've had that happen a lot in my life, so yeah, believe it.
I think you got to learn
lot
from
of
mistakes
foot
more
mouth.
than anything else. Like if you learn from failures, you can set goals that are more realistic, or you can push yourself to expect more from yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind failing at a goal. It just teaches me things.
Sure.
Very zen of you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Right.
I don't set goals because it limits my potential too much.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't want to see you at your full power level, Danny.
Yeah, I'm an overachiever.
It's terrifying.
Hey, I wouldn't want to see myself at my power level. I haven't got to that yet.
Yeah,
See,
well,
my back is injured because I have to be nerfed. Nobody wants me at 100%, apparently.
Really?
Don't
wow.
make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You sound like the Hulk.
Exactly.
Well, you never know.
Exactly. And we knew
Both
the
have
reference.
his own
We all knew the
personal
reference.
fault, for sure. Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the second one then, Chrissy. How about that?
Can you repost the questions in the chat, by the way? Because I can't see them.
In the private chat, she did.
Yeah, I
They're
know, but I
there,
wasn't
but
here.
I'll post them again.
You have to
Yeah,
post them
I'll
again
post
so
them
I can see them. Because
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me post them again. Mister, I've joined the show.
Well, you needed my help. You were having a hard time managing buttons yourself.
I really was. I really was.
I could tell.
Wow. Don't call her
Tug,
inept.
You're
Tug.
my savior. Thank you. Thank you, Tug. Because I'm trying to multitask.
You're welcome. I'm here
You
to
do
help.
fine.
I was starting to feel
Yeah.
guilty.
Oh, don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. If your back hurts, you got to dip. Go. Like, don't do that.
You
Yeah, I might
can't
not
feel
last the whole
guilty.
time, but right now I'm okay.
Yeah.
Inferno's in the house.
Inferno. How's it going?
Inferno.
But Chrissy, isn't being the boss lady and being able to
Thank you,
multitask,
Caldy.
that is your expectation to be able to multitask?
What
as a boss
is
lady.
Charles Darwin says? What's that GMT, Chrissy?
Greenwich Mean Time, right?
What?
Oh, I don't know. What,
Did you
minus
mention
5? Plus
It's like-
5?
General
I said
Mountain Time.
Pacific.
That's
Pacific
Greenwich.
time.
Greenwich Mountain Time.
Greenwich would tell you-
No, it's general
actually-
Mountain Time, not.
See, like
Oh,
GMT
It's
is
Greenwich
like
Mean
Greenwich.
Time.
It
Yeah.
could
I'm
also
so
be Greenwich Mean
confused
Time, yes.
right
I don't know
now.
why we're talking about, but
I don't either. Like this show is just going like expectations are out the window. Like it is like grasshoppers in a field.
it never ceases to amaze me how Chrissy week after week always expects things to go smoothly, and they never do.
Are they just kind of
Yeah,
grasshoppers in the field?
It's our fault for having expectations, man. Expectations with the
That's
wild,
just
brother.
blind. That's either blind ambition or blind expectation, Doug.
I
No, but
don't
you
No,
can't
I
I
have
think it's just
expectations.
hope. She just hopes.
It's
You can't
like
Okay,
have
so
expectations
Charles
with
Darwin says
wild,
GMT is World time. Google it.
It
Okay,
is.
Charles Darwin. Thank you for educating me.
Thank you
Educating the
for
brain
reading.
bender. Thank you, Charles Darwin. Thank you.
Mhm.
GMT is well time, yeah. Greenwich Mountain Time as well.
Greenwich Mean
I
Time.
get
That's what we've been
lost
saying.
in the.
Yes.
What does Killer Kyle say, bro? I get lost in the
Multi? Okay.
multi universe, multi.
I think
The multiverse or the multi?
if he's lost in the multiverse, he needs to consult with Cursed. Cursed
Yeah.
can help him out.
Exactly. Curse, are you still here? Curse, you were here earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Curse, Kyle needs help. Kyle needs to be picked up by a spaceship and brought back. Cursed, are you still here?
Okay.
Let's
Christy.
talk about Greenwich. What is Greenwich?
Greenwich Mean Time.
Greenwich.
Yeah.
Greenwich.
Most
Oh,
of
Jesus
the time,
Christ.
the UFOs don't bring you back. How to Serve Man was a cookbook.
Multipass?
Inferno Multipass?
Multipass?
Oh, Cursed is here. Cursed is
there's
here.
Cursed.
See? Cursed will understand that.
here.
He'll
Curse is here, everybody.
understand it.
Curse is here, yeah.
Kyle
I hope
says,
all
hey.
of you. I hope all of you have seen The Fifth Element.
Okay, ready? Second question.
Okay.
Have expectations ever motivated you to become better, or did they create pressure and stress?
Okay, who wants to go first?
Okay, I'll go first because I can answer this one.
Oh, Tug's got this. Okay, go Tug.
What's that?
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
The way my parents raised me, they raised me with very few expectations. Like okay, my mother's was raised under the military, had very strict expectations, and she thought that was stifling. And my father was the exact opposite, where his parents were just complete hippies and let him do whatever he wanted, and they wanted to try to find a balance. So like all they really expected of me was to just, do what I wanted to do. They would push me to not just lay around and do nothing. Like I would still have to do things, but they weren't like, they didn't want me to grow up to be a doctor or a lawyer or something, but I don't think I truly understood how expectations from somebody else can really affect you until, I got with my wife. I feel like a lot of the things that I do is because I know she expects certain things from me, and I don't want to let her down. I believe in the 80-20 rule in a marriage or in a good relationship, where you think you're doing 80% of the work, like, and your partner should feel the same way. Like it's not, you don't try to tally. You don't try to say, I'll do half the work, you do the other half. Because if you start thinking like that, then the relationship's going to fall apart. So if you feel like you need to be putting in 80% of the work, that's what's expected of you, you're going to be fine. Does any of that make sense? I don't know if I'm speaking coherently.
Oh, should I translate again? Should I translate again?
I reckon that makes sense.
Go ahead for it, Christy.
Okay, so I'm going to translate what Tug is saying, because I'm going to translate just like I translated for Tracy earlier.
Yeah.
So what Tug is saying is, like, if you have an expectation of a 50-50 relationship and you feel that the other side isn't holding up their 50, then you get disappointed. However, if you have a mentality, like your mentality is set for an 80-20, where I'm going to do 80% of the work and they're going to do 20, but they have the same mentality. And they're doing the same exact mentality of like, I'm going to go above and beyond. We're not going 50, we're going 80.
Yes,
then the relationship works because you're both going above that just expectation.
And it's like expecting a lot from yourself, but not expecting as
Did
much.
I translate that right?
Yeah, you did. You got it perfectly right.
Okay, perfect. That's what Tracy said too.
0 for 2.
I'm translating tonight, baby.
0 for 2, baby.
It makes sense too. It makes sense too, right? It makes sense.
Rom, you should really learn this because you're in a relationship now with that Spanish girl.
Yeah.
That Filipino Spanish girl.
Filipino
Yeah, but she's in Spain.
She's Filipino, but she's living in Spain.
Right.
So.
Yeah. We just call her a Filipino Spaniard, is what we call her. So,
yeah.
Inferno said, can you say that again? Like, what do you want me to say again?
Multipass.
We'll start all the way back to the beginning again.
So basically, if you have an expectation of being 50-50, but somebody falls short, then that expectation isn't met. But if you both come into the relationship with an 80-20, where you're going to do 80% of the work and they're going to do 20, and they have the same expectation, your relationship will work because you both are expecting to do stuff upon yourself more than the other. And that changes your mindset. But if you have a 50-50, like, oh, I've taken out the trash, now they need to do this, then that doesn't work because you have an expectation of them meeting you in the middle, but there's no middle. It's always going to be this fluctuation of where one person does more than the other, but then the next time somebody does more than the other, and then the next time somebody, it's kind of like the stairs to heaven, right?
It's
Like the
almost like-
stairs to heaven are basically each of you reaching 80% in your mind, but you're both going above and beyond.
Yeah.
It almost
And not
sounds like
just doing the minimalistic 50-50.
Oh God, this is starting to sound like Steiner math, man.
Oh,
I
am
get
I
that,
brain bending too much? I'm sorry.
No, but I
Okay,
also think it
uh,
extends more than just like love and relationships. Like in a workplace,
It
it's
does.
also a very good mentality.
It does. And it also does with children.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Well-
like it does in every aspect of life. Like when I go to work every day, I don't expect to do 50% of my job. I expect to do 80 to 100% of my job. And sometimes I'm there till midnight, but I don't care because I have to get done what I have to get done. And so I have an expectation of myself to get to this place and get this stuff done. And sometimes I'll look at the clock and it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm like, I'm tired, but I still have to reach. I have to reach a little bit further. I have to, and that's the same with the relationship. You have to reach a little bit further sometimes and give a little bit more of yourself. But then you don't even know, the next morning you could be sleeping and the other person's doing the same thing.
Yeah. So, Chrissy, would it be all right if I go next? Because I'll go real fast. Or try to go.
It doesn't matter if you go fast, Mikey. We just don't talk over each other. You
Okay.
can go.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. In regards to the question of saying, have the expectations ever motivated you to become better, or did they create pressure and stress? I would say, with both me and Suzanne in this case, we really, before we even met each other online, we really had no expectation or very little expectation of who we were going to meet. As you know, we both came from broken marriages. Both of us did. 4 from her, 2 from me. So we really went into our relationship to start with really very little expectation whatsoever. However, that being said, we built the reservation from the ground up. That was probably one of the failures that we both realized early in our past that we didn't really do. We didn't try. We tried, but we didn't go from like the very beginning and start to build it. Build the foundation. And over time, it turned out really well. And as I said, one of my best lines I use with a friend is, if you had told me 10 years ago that I was going to end up in another country, much less being with the true woman I love in this life and wonderful cats, and of course being away from family because nobody else in our family, extended or whatever, lives in this part of the country. And I would have said, no, you're nuts, because I'm not, even though I was still in Arizona at the time, I had no expectation I was ever going to leave. And you see, what happens is when you don't expect anything, and I think that's a big, huge part of it, when you don't expect anything, and then you pleasantly have something that comes into your life, like when she came into my life, I had no expectation, and yet she turned out to be the very person I had been looking for my whole life, since my past broken marriages and so on. And, yes, there are moments where in the relationship where there was pressure and stress, and we had an expectation that we could overcome those pressure times we had and the stressful times we had. And that takes, and you know what's a big part of that? Communication. When communication is the key in any relationship, both partners should be able to overcome the situation, whatever it is, anything that can cause that stress. And we did, pleasantly, I'd say. And the one major thing to me that she did for me, she saved my life. If I had stayed back in the United States, say 10 years ago, I would have died. Absolutely died. Physically, health was terrible, everything. that would have been it for me. But she saved my life, and she also told me that I had to find a kindred spirit. And when she met me, we decided, we were perfect for one another. We knew even then, like the first day we saw each other online, we said, we know. And, and then she knew instantly, this is my kindred spirit. Even when we went through a difficult situation, I won't go into it really, but with my first ex, who was really a bad person. But we got through that, and we went through all of that. And it only took a few months for my parents to accept her, because she did live with me for a short time back there in the States before we finally moved up here permanently. So yeah, I'd say if you go into any relationship, don't initially try to expect anything, but try to get to understand the other person, your partner, and then when you do, and you go into the relationship itself, I say it's more of a 70-30. That could be one thing. I don't know. 80-20 sounds rudimentary. I think it could be more 60 or 70-30 or 60-40. And sometimes it does come to an exact 50-50 science, being 50%, 50%. So I guess that's the best way I can answer that question. Yeah.
Now, I want to go back to something you said about in order for really good things to happen to you, I do think you have to have a certain degree of flexibility. And I think not having too many expectations really does help with that.
Yes, you're right.
Because I remember in times in my life where things were going pretty bad.
Right.
But since I didn't have these certain expectations, I was ready to just pick up and move. Like when my wife got back to me from a drunken email I'd sent her, or my future wife, and said, you want to move to Maryland and get married. And, I was totally cool with it because I really didn't have any expectations for where my life was going at that time.
Right.
And if I had dug my heels in and said, no, I'm doing this thing with my band or blah, 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 my life would not be as good as it is now.
And it would have been completely different, don't you think?
Completely. Yeah.
Completely different. And that's just to finish my point. The thing is that when I had my last divorce was in late 1999, and she was still going through her third of four that didn't quite work out. And a couple of them were named Mike. So when she met me online, she thought I'd be maybe initially like another Mike. And no, I was completely, I was very sensitive person. That comes from my mom. I'm very logical. That comes from my dad. And she's a logical person, and she's very sensitive, and she's a minister of the Universal Life Church. That is huge, because I wanted a God-fearing person. I wasn't expecting it, really wasn't. And she presently has provided that and more. That is one reason I believe our relationship is so close, because we both believe in God, and we both share that. Yep. So, yeah, absolutely.
I just wrote that.
I see, and it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So can I say that real fast?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So an expectation equals an attachment to a specific outcome or motivation, right? Drive to take action, regardless of outcome or expectation, says this should happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But motivation says, I'm going to work towards this.
That's cool.
Expectation focuses on results. Motivation focuses on effort and progress.
And do you believe, Krista, that they do come hand in hand?
Danny looks so cute.
They do come hand in hand, Krista.
They do.
Expectation and motivation are totally.
You can't really have one without the other.
A lot of people confuse them. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Is this an expectation or is this motivation? Like, is this a goal or is a lot of people confuse them, and so that's why we're having this discussion tonight.
But they do because, and this is one theory I have, is because they don't expect. There you go. See, there's the word. They don't expect expectation and motivation to work hand in hand, but they do. But they do. And that's their misunderstanding. And that's their misunderstanding. So
I translated for you, Tug.
I know.
And I appreciate that too, because Chrissy, you nailed it right there. So 3, 2,
I'm
3.
a brain bender. Okay, so we've got
Okay,
Wordify, she's good.
Who's next after me? Ramesh, Dan,
we've got Rom, and Sick, and Danny.
Ramesh.
Right?
Yes.
We call him Rom.
Oh, just call him
Somebody
Rom?
just showed up.
Okay,
It
there
was-
he is.
Sick again. There's two
Sick.
of them. Now there are
Okay.
two of them.
No, there were 2 of them.
How are they too?
So in answer to Charles' question, Charles, in answer to you, Charles,
I don't know.
I'm just
like I'll leave up buttons to you.
Okay.
Mm.
Sorry.
Charles, I'm
leaving
going
buttons to Tug. Okay, now look. Now he just disappeared.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
That's
Maybe.
bad.
Is that the good buff?
No, I don't think so.
The good
Oh, there he is.
buff. There is no good
Yes.
buff.
I'm gonna call him the unexpected buff.
It's the good buff.
There is only Zool.
There is a good buff. There is a good buff out there. I swear. There's a good buff.
The other buff has been assimilated now.
So Chrissy,
No,
do you
sorry
want to
about
highlight?
that. I had to drop for a second because I'm publishing this video right now, and I needed to use the phone for a second, but I didn't realize it would. Anyway, sorry. Anyway.
Disconnect you. Okay,
that's
yeah, no
great.
problem.
Yeah,
All right,
So
Mikey,
Chrissy-
go ahead and finish.
I'm finished. I was gonna say go ahead to Rom. I was
Oh, hold on. I have to do something, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know how far behind I am. Tug is taking care of things for me. Now that he is
I'm
arrived.
trying. Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Be rad. Thank you.
Hey, look at that. You just dropped a super chat. BBB's feeling all that love. You're shining bright just like the stars above. Super chat. You're the reason we're grooving like that. Thank you for the love. You're part of the fan. The faceless fans. Thanks so much. Wow.
Cool.
Got love.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Thank you,
every time
Rad.
Brad drops a super chat, I drop that. But Brad is a friend of mine in real life. He knows me in real life. So
You're a great
he's a
guy.
supporter. Yeah, he supports me. But okay, so let's moving on. Private chat. And okay. So thank you guys for letting me say that, because like I really wanted to get that in there.
Sure.
Because I wanted to make sure. But go ahead, Mikey, finish, please.
Well, yeah, and that is to your point, is expectation and motivation. As I said, they go hand in hand, but most people still misunderstand that concept. So what you need to do is tell them, make an expectation that will give you a hope and a chance to meet a goal, but don't over exceed your expectations, because they can sometimes lead to failure. And if you fail, you do get very down, very depressed about that. That's one thing I learned in life. The other thing, too, is when it comes to motivation, you have to have that drive. And so when you make an expectation, you also have to have the drive to make that expectation succeed. And if you can do that, and like that's where they work together. So if you can get that to be achieved, you're way ahead of the game. You're way ahead of anybody else that makes goals and expectations of themselves, and to be motivated and driven to reach those goals. So yeah, absolutely. That's it. I'm done.
Who's next?
Who's
Just give
next
me
after me?
Just give me 1 minute, folks. Give me 1 minute.
Brad
Okay,
dropped a
then.
super chat. Can you guys all go over there and just hit that like button and like his super chat? And you might not be able to give, but at least like his. Like, give him a like.
All I can say on this question is you should read the book called Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. And if you any way, shape, or form relate to the character named Pip, you are a loser.
Oh no.
Thanks, Dan.
That's all.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Somebody got that out there. Tug probably got it because he reads. I'm not sure about-
I got it. Yeah.
The rest of them I don't know about, Tug. The rest of them I don't know about.
So in answer to your question,
Oh, come on,
Charles,
Raymond Noodles. You never even saw a book.
in answer to Charles' questions first,
Go for it.
So Charles, now my Filipino wife, she's from
All of a sudden, she's a wife.
yeah
She's an internet wife.
She went from a girlfriend to a wife. Rom.
yeah
Like,
yeah, yeah.
what's going on? Is this arranged?
We're married. We're married. Like she's a TikTok wife.
Wait a
She's
minute.
TikTok
I'm confused. Like,
She's-
okay,
she's
what is
TikTok.
my expectation is to know, like,
TikTok.
when the hell did it, like 20 minutes ago was she your girlfriend and now she's your wife?
Wait
Like,
a minute. Are they a piece of paper?
She's my
Are they a piece
she's
of
my
paper
TikTok.
that says you're married?
She's my TikTok YouTube. She's my TikTok YouTube wife. Okay, that's what you guys need to know.
Okay,
Did
that's
they give you a
called fantasy.
certificate?
No,
Oh,
they didn't
okay.
give me.
Okay.
But
All right.
yeah.
All right. Now I understand.
So
Okay.
in answer to
Right, Charles Darwin. Right.
Charles' question, Charles said that she's what do you call it? She said like what Spain or like what do you call it?
Sierra.
Okay, Sam's gonna have issues. Okay, it's this question. Right?
That's funny.
I'm sorry,
can you
Tracy, but
highlight-
that's funny.
Oh my god, that's great. 15 minutes
Can you
ago or
highlight-
something.
Can you highlight this one's question for a minute? Can you highlight Charles' question for a minute? Can you highlight Charles?
Sierra just cracked me up. Sierra just cracked me up. I'm
too.
sorry.
Okay, yes, there you go. So Ram's gonna have issues. His girlfriend is Spanish. No, she's not Spanish. She's Filipino. Living in Spain, living in Europe, But she's she's a Filipino, a pure Filipino. So she's not.
What are your
she's not-
expectations?
So my expectations for, well, look, I'm like you guys. I'm like 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. I'm like that too. I'm like that too. But she doesn't expect anything from me. I don't expect anything from her. So we're on the same page there. But if she was expecting me to work, then maybe I will work. But if she doesn't expect me to work, then I won't work. But yes, I'm with you guys.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, Rom.
Yes.
Are you now, as I said, in the situation with me and Suzanne, like I said, years ago, if somebody had asked me if I was going to move to Canada, I would have expected to say no. I said, I think you were insane, and yet I have. So my question to you, sir, is, are you willing to make the move? She's ready for you to come and be there with you in Madrid, Spain. Are you willing to move from where you are in Australia right now? Or are you hoping that she will make the move herself from Spain to Australia to be with you?
I tell you what, this is an LDR. This is an LDR. This is a long distance relationship. So what I'm going to do is, firstly, I'm going to get myself fit and exercise a lot. So then I can carry my own baggage. So I don't expect her to carry my own baggage. I want to carry my own.
Right.
So I don't know how
You're
long.
gonna carry her across the threshold, right?
Yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I will carry her.
Unless she's as thin as a pretzel or a rail, and you can probably just go woo and carry
Let's
her.
put it this way, I'm strong.
But firstly, I need to concentrate on myself first. So firstly, I need to get myself fit and strong, like get my arms and stuff like this fit, my legs and stuff.
But you seem like you're already mentally fit, my friend. You seem like you're mentally fit. Spiritually in a way as well.
She's not fit yet. I tell you what, she first has to bring a kid down from Syria first. She needs to bring a kid from Syria first.
Yeah.
And because he's 14 right now. He's 14 right now. He's going to be 14. So she needs to get him to study first, find a job, get his own house,
Yeah.
And then after that, she's gonna think about me.
So this
then
is gonna
after
be this will be a gradual, steady progress, right? In your
Mhm.
Yes.
relationship. Mhm,
Yes,
okay.
correct.
And I agree. That's what you should do. That's what you
Yeah.
should do. Yes.
That was
We've
good.
been railroaded.
Yeah, that we've been railroaded.
I was
Okay.
about to say, seen a train wrecks lately?
And basically, and age is just a number, folks. She's 41 and I'm 37.
Oh,
Careful saying that on the internet.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
Yeah,
because
sorry,
They might
sorry,
they
folks.
use that against you.
Yeah. So sorry, folks. So sorry I had to bring that up.
He's not Sneeko. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You being the younger one, she's gonna teach you a lot of things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, man. The age difference is not a problem. Even if
Yeah.
she's heavy set, the weight thing ain't a problem. Your biggest problem is the fact you're on two different continents.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah.
That's the issue.
That is an
Yeah.
issue.
It's
There
kinda
is a
hard-
child involved.
They're on like the opposite ends of the
It's
world.
kind of hard to get. It's kind of hard to get laid when she's 75,000 miles away.
Yeah.
Well, they're married. It's okay. They don't have to anymore.
I mean, it depends on how big your junk is in your trunk. I mean,
75,000 miles, you gotta know-
Wow.
Doubt it's that big.
I was
That's
being
right.
polite. I was being very polite.
I'm sorry,
mean, if
Danny.
it can
Did
dip
you just
water
say
in-
it's Did you just say it's hard to get laid when you're 75,000 miles away and being married? How different is that from being in the same bedroom after
And
30
married.
years of marriage?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Fair
None
point.
of my wives ever lasted 30
Mm.
years.
Well, let's see. You are from Melbourne, Australia to Madrid, Spain, FYI, is 10,750 to 10,760 miles. As
Okay,
the
look,
crow
Well, thanks
Mikey,
for
flies.
the
the
downer.
only, the only thing
Thanks
that
for
I
that.
know, the only thing I know right now is I've never seen this big a smile on that man's face. So let him have it. Everybody
That's
stop
sweet.
bringing him down. Let him
That's
have
sweet.
it.
I'm
Let
not
him have
bringing
it.
him
I've
down.
never seen his
I'm
face when
happy
it
for
wasn't
him.
smiling like the Joker.
He's a
I've
happy
seen
dude.
him smile
No.
bigger over banana chicken parfait. All right.
Right?
And don't bring up bananas
Banana?
around him.
Oh,
Talk about how he
anything
eats them.
banana.
chicken.
Don't-
Yeah.
Oh God, did we talk about banana with Rom in the chat? Like, oh, banana.
Oh,
Let
my
it go.
God help us. God help
Let
us.
it
Everyone in chat,
go.
drop bananas just so that he doesn't go ballistic. Like, please drop bananas in the chat. Just
Let it
as many
go.
bananas as
Bananas
you
in
could
the
drop.
chat.
Bananas. The
Right.
shit is bananas. And yes, I said it.
He's been.
Oh,
Bananas.
Wow.
Look who dropped the expletive.
I
Interesting.
did.
I know.
Oh,
Okay,
shame.
who's next in our panel?
Bananas. Thank you, Shaman. Thank you, Charles Darwin.
Oh, I'll answer
Mike
this question real quick.
Okay, you're going to answer this question real quick. Let me put you up there. All right. Make it big
Oh no,
so that
simple
everybody knows.
answer. No and no.
What?
That's it.
I don't understand the answer.
Repeat the question again.
Have
Still on question number 2, right?
Yes.
He's saying
expectations
expectations
ever
have never
motivated?
motivated
Yeah.
him.
Ask
And
the
they
Yeah,
don't
big
create
repeat it
pressure or
again.
Do you,
stress.
do you
Okay.
associate yourself as Pip or Magwitch?
Oh, so it's no and no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's actually the answer. Okay.
Yeah, thank you,
That's
Kyle,
weird for
for
me.
the number
Kyle
of
knows the answer.
the
Yep.
universe.
But it's just weird for me because Buff normally gets into like detail. So it was just caught
Well,
me
I
off
mean,
guard.
It's kind of.
He likes to switch it up.
Yeah. Like,
Every
all
once in a
right.
while,
Context.
you just
For
throws it out there.
context, repeat the question again.
Okay. Have expectations ever motivated you to become better, or did they create pressure and stress?
Yeah, no and no, because expectations
Okay.
are not realistic. They're just let's say optimistic, but they are in a sense of maybe.
Okay.
So no, they haven't really just setting expectations. It's like I'm not sad if that expectation is not achieved.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay. Dan,
So, Dan or Tracy?
Tracy, Rom, stop that.
What's he doing?
You can make all of us yawn. Don't try to hide it. I saw it.
I
Hey,
didn't yawn.
he's 16 hours ahead of
Oh,
us.
you look like you were
Great.
yawning. Like,
He's in tomorrow.
Yeah,
He's
the
in
future.
Tomorrowland. He's in Tomorrowland, literally.
It's like 3:40 in the afternoon here on a Sunday afternoon.
Nice.
oh, beautiful. You get ready to go to work. Oh, but no, you don't work, right? You don't work.
No.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the
Tracy,
question?
Tracy, Dan. Have expectations ever motivated you to become better, or did they create pressure and stress?
For somebody
No
like me, it
and
always.
no.
Well, for somebody like me, I would say yes and no and no.
So you're just going to keep it simple too?
Yeah, well, the thing is like I get stressed over a broken paper clip. I like, as I put it down, I'm like, where the hell did I put this stupid thing?
Right.
Especially with my move. Look at this. This place ain't even ready for a grand opening yet. It looks like crap. And so
But
it's
you know,
creating a lot of
you're
stress.
still here, Tracy, and that's important.
Yep,
Yeah,
You're still here and
with us,
present.
Trace.
But
Yeah.
this sure looks like I belong on that TV show Hoarders.
Nah,
Which
No,
I
no, it
love.
doesn't.
Oh,
No, it
not even
doesn't.
close.
No, it doesn't.
oh
No,
my
no,
God,
it
kill
does
me,
not.
kill me.
No.
Tracy, it does not look like that at all.
I used to binge watch that show. Trust me, you're nothing like that.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Why would anybody
Look
watch
at
it?
that awesome beard. Look at that awesome twisted whiskers.
Why would
Hey.
anybody watch Hoarders, much less binge watch
Hey,
it?
I'm trying to work
I
on
found it
mine to
fascinating.
match Dan's here.
I watch it too.
I find the
Tug, we'll do a
psychology
show.
of it
Tug,
fascinating.
we'll do a show because I binge watched it as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
We can talk
Yeah,
about it
I'll
more at
binge
length.
watch it. Me and Tracy will be your co-host that day.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
That'll work.
I've seen
You have to
clips
show
from that
me.
show. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So Dan,
But
what's
Write
your
it down.
agree with
Write
Bud.
it down, Tug, so you don't forget that we're gonna
Good
all do
call,
a Hoarders
'cause-
episode.
so Dan, what's your answer to the second question?
Just
But
saying,
I
Tug,
agree
write it
with-
down so you remember.
Oh my God. Hello.
I got it. Hi, Dan.
Are we done? Oh, yeah, finished.
So you were saying what?
I agree with both no and no because I don't have expectations. I make plans. Like I plan to go to the doctor and I'll probably make it. I plan to be on the show with Tug tomorrow. I'll probably make it, but I'll have to be inside because every Sunday apparently there's going to be a storm for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
But
storm
I don't
coming.
have no expectations,
Sorry, Dan.
because anything can happen between now and then. Like I said, don't have expectations, and then you won't have disappointment.
Right. All
And
right,
if you
cool, Dan.
associate yourself with Pip, you're a loser.
Aw.
No, I never did, even with that show. No. Or the book.
They made me read that book in high school. I'll never forgive
Yeah.
them.
Well, they
too.
made me read it too, and I never associated with Pip. I associated with everybody else.
After I read that book, I made it a plan never to have no expectations, especially great ones.
Right.
Yeah,
Ah.
don't expect a book to have a coherent plot from beginning
So-
to end and not just ramble around meaninglessly. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Goldie
I
is
don't
saying,
really like
no quiero volver a sentirme como ese día. Llévame al lugar que amo. Llévame hasta el final. Oh,
I think
nice.
Mikey
What the
just
hell
summoned
did he say?
Cthulhu. He's summoning Cthulhu.
Is somebody out there talking Klingon?
Okay.
No. Only Rick Okuda created Klingon. We learned from
Okay.
him.
So, basically, Dan, a plan is something you control. An expectation is something you hope will happen. So a
I
plan
don't
is about
hope
your
nothing will happen.
actions.
I don't have no expectations of anything happening. I live a different
Exactly.
kind of
You
life.
have a plan. You have a plan is what exact words you said is I have a plan.
Well, I don't have a plan. I plan to go like to the doctor or be on the show.
Exactly. So a
Just
plan and
because-
expectations are two different things.
Exactly. I don't have
Yeah.
an expectation. I have maybe a plan of what might happen. but I never know if it's going to happen because you never know what's going to happen. I told you,
Right.
you live a holistic life. It's like you experience things. You never know what's going to happen or what you're going to experience, but you never
Right.
expect, and it hardly ever turns out like you think it is. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
it's like it's like going to the store because you need some eggs, but when you get to that store, you walk into a mess where they're having a domestic disturbance, and suddenly you're in a fight, and everything goes different, Or you're walking through the parking lot to get your eggs, and some idiot old woman runs over you with the car. You never know what's going to happen. These things have happened to
So
me.
plan is about your actions, and expectation is about the outcome.
Right.
As I see it, there's this one guy. His name was Adam the Woo.
Is that right?
A lot,
Yeah.
a lot of people, knew him from being on YouTube. He was a very big YouTuber guy. Anyhow, it's like he listen. He said himself that he did have plans for the year 2026. Well, guess what? The year 2026 has come around, and where is he? No longer alive.
That guy was
Man.
actually a pretty good, an associate of mine, a friend of mine.
Mhm.
I'm actually in 2 of his videos from like 7-8 years ago.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That's crazy.
But you know what I'm saying? You never
We were
know what's
hanging out
going to
at
happen
We were
until
hanging out
the
at
next day.
Kentucky's eating peanut log rolls.
I could see that.
I
But
could definitely see
the reason why I was bringing that guy up is because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen in an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes from now. With all the
Exactly.
with all the greatest plans, still they don't add up until they're actually done.
It's crazy because like I was on my way to work, and I commute an hour to work and an hour home in a really crazy area, right? Where it
Yeah.
goes from like the belt of agriculture to like a big, huge city with skyscrapers and everything. So I have to go from this country, like no street lights, just dark, one way this way, one way that way, going into this big city. And like it's crazy. And I've been doing it for now 15 years. But sometimes like it's so stressful because like the fog is so thick. I have to literally get behind a big rig because I could see their lights, their running lights on their truck. And then I just turn on my hazard lights and I get behind them and I just go 40 miles an hour, follow them.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I get there 2 hours late, I get there 2 hours late. At least I get there safe.
Right.
But there are days that things happen. And like I've seen, like I've almost been in accidents where people have cut me off and went this way and went that way. Or like I had to hit my brakes or I would have literally like caused a huge accident. And then there was a day I got in the car and I was like on my way to work and I just got this really weird feeling, right? Yeah. And I was like, I have to slow down. I have to slow down. So I slowed down, got behind a big rig and just kind of like, okay, it's going 30 miles an hour. That's perfectly fine with me. The only problem I had was in my brain thinking like, if someone comes up behind me, it's going to smash me into this big rig.
Ooh.
I should be in front of the big rig. However, that if I'm in front of the big rig and the big rig hits me, then I'm done. So I think I'm better back here. But it was so foggy you could not see, right? And I'm trying to drive to work in this.
Yeah, there are unforeseen. I just want to say to you real quickly, Chrissy, there are unforeseen circumstances that will always plague you whenever you go there, whenever you come back from there. It's just something. So it's just something you have to prepare yourself for, but you never really can because.
If I can finish my story, Mikey.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's fine. So I get to the spot where like it is clear. It's fine, Mikey. It was clear and like the fog lifted, but there was a 59 car pile up.
Oh,
nice. That's
wow.
Nice.
Because the fog was so thick that people were just coming into the fog way too fast and not being able to see and not giving themselves enough time. It just kept backing up. So it shut down both freeways for me to get to work.
Oh,
so
man.
I called my boss and I'm like, by the way, I can't get to work.
By the way, I'm alive, but I can't
get to work. However, I'm going to turn around, go home, pick up my laptop that you guys gave me to work from home, and I'll work from home for the next couple hours, and then I'll try again. And they were like, okay. Well, when I came back through an hour and a half later, there was this blue Prius, and it looked like it had been smashed flat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wow!
And
Smashed.
not only was it smashed flat, they were like, had it hooked up to like one of those big hooks and like lifting it up on one of them like elevator trucks that they put it on, and then they were like trying to cover it with a tarp. But I saw the person inside still in it with their arm hanging out.
Oh,
ow.
And the top had met the bottom.
Oh.
And
good
I
God.
could still see their arm hanging out
Oh,
of it.
no.
That
Oh.
sounds very.
And I was like, why did you look? Why
That's horror.
on earth
That's
did
horrible.
you look?
That's
Why
horrible.
did you look? Now,
Jeez.
every single time I go by that spot on the freeway,
Oh no.
I
That's
dip over.
horror.
Sierra,
Yeah.
why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Sierra, don't leave. Like, well, change the subject. Change the subject. Let's get better.
That's why Chet's ain't here. He can tell us about Bob and Bob and make things interesting.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sierra, we're done. Sierra, I'm done. I'm done. Sierra, don't leave. I'm glad Sierra's here. Okay, so thank you, Sierra, for putting me on another track. Okay,
so let's
so
move
the
to
next question.
3. Yeah.
A quick question
Our
for Chrissy. Quick question for Chrissy. Did you get a lot of snow? I seen on the weather that Sierras were getting killed up there.
Sierra Nevada.
Reno and my daughter Sierra got a lot of snow. But
Nice.
I'm a little bit down in the valley in the agriculture belt in California. So like I didn't get snow, but it felt like snow. Like if you walked outside, like there was ice on your windshield.
Do you live anywhere near where they had that ski thing happen?
Yes, Tahoe.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened like about 2 hours from me.
Wow.
Isn't that where Sonny Bono got his last days?
I don't know, but I know that.
No. I thought he ran into a tree in Aspen somewhere in Colorado.
Here we go.
Okay, are
okay.
expectations healthy relationships or do they create disappointment?
Are expectations healthy in relationships, or do they create disappointment? Okay.
Doug, you go first.
Tug's still trying to process. Everyone process it. Give you a minute. Look, Rom's rubbing his face. Like this is even like you're coming on the brain bender banter, Rom. Like you should know I'm going to challenge your intellect.
Yeah, read that question again.
Okay. Are expectations healthy in relationships or do they create disappointment?
I think it creates healthiness in our relationship if it's going right.
Okay, I'm gonna put you up there. There you go. All right, you started talking. There you go.
I reckon our expectations need to be healthy for our relationships to be healthy, because I reckon it's and also the relationship also needs to be happy as well. You shouldn't be always, sad. I know it's sometimes sad when things go wrong, but sometimes when things go wrong, it's maybe for the best, but maybe also you could also change yourself from your mistakes as well, because everyone's perfect in this world. We all make mistakes, right?
Yeah, good point, Ron. Good point.
That's it.
Yeah. Good point.
Okay, I can go.
You can go.
Yeah.
Okay, give me you got it. Okay,
I have buttons.
Right. Yeah, I know you have buttons. That's why I said earlier, I was like, oh, this is going to be difficult tonight because I'm the only one with buttons. Tug's not here. Chance isn't here. Like, this is going to... Grump's
That's
not
why
here.
I showed up.
Aw. Thanks, Tug.
You're welcome. I came to save you.
I love you.
Thank you.
Come to save the day.
I think expectations are healthy, like to a certain extent. I do think that you have to have some baseline expectations for, just respect at the very least, to be faithful, things like that. Those expectations are healthy, but I also think that it's easy to go overboard with those and like start to be controlling in the relationship because of your expectations. So I think expectations are important, but so is flexibility, so is forgiveness. And if disappointment comes, so be it. That's a you problem. That's not a them problem.
Because people can't read your expectations. That's a
exactly.
you thing.
Yeah, we're not mind readers. You have to communicate these things.
Yeah. Now, if you tell someone this is my expectation.
Yeah, and again, you have to be flexible.
We're going to get married in 10 years.
You can't be like, I expect dinner on the table at 6:15 every night. That's going a little too far. But saying, you expect faithfulness.
I expect intercourse 3 times a week.
TMI.
You're expecting a lot. TMI there.
No, I'm just saying, is that an expectation?
It depends on the relationship that you have, because everybody's different and every relationship is different.
That was my whole point. I wasn't trying to be funny. I was being serious.
Okay. Right.
Well, at least you weren't trying to be horny either.
No.
Yeah.
But I also think it is important to express what your expectations are as early as possible.
Right.
Maybe not the first date, but really, really early, let people know what you expect from them.
Exactly.
In order to have a healthy relationship.
Communication is key, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we've already said that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like to say like, hey, I expect to like own a home. I expect to have a studio. Like I expect to have like these things. That's one thing, but you both do it together.
Exactly.
So that's a goal. And there's a difference between a goal and expectation. And so there's definitely a plan, an expectation, and a goal, and they're all different.
Yes.
But a lot of people get them confused.
Well, can I interject for a second?
Absolutely.
Right,
Absolutely.
you're
big.
You go both.
No, like what you just said there. Maybe I'm off center here with that, but like expectation and I would like.
Right.
Like to have a studio is like, yeah, I expect to have a studio, or I would like to have a studio.
Yeah. Because if someone says, I expect you to do this for me, it's almost like they're overcroaching, like your, like you don't even know if you could do that, but you're going to try. But
yeah, I was just curious about that opinion. I'm out.
Yeah, no, I agree. Go ahead, Buff.
I'm finishing up some stuff. That's all I wanted to ask.
He's gone to mute. Somebody else talk.
Okay. I guess I'll go next. If that's okay, Tracy. I'd like you to go before me, but if you want me to go.
Well, this is how I sort of see this. Okay.
All right,
it's
go
like
ahead.
You could expect everything to be the way you need it to be, or whatever in your mind, or whatever it is, and you expect it to be there. From what I've been raised, and I've got some street smarts here too, is never expect something to just instantly expect it, like you guys were saying, dinner on the table at 6 or something. To me, it just does not always exist. Sometimes you don't get dinner till 10. Sometimes you don't even eat dinner because it's too late. You're tired. You want to go to bed. It's all variable. And like you guys were talking about, 80-20. Somebody's 20 could be 80, and somebody's 80 could be 20, or somebody's 50 could be somebody's 65. I mean, it's like playing the numbers game. It's like nothing's ever going to be. You just sort of I've learned you just sort of have to accept sometimes what comes, and what is just what is.
Well, it's all about perception too. Like, how much are you doing? How much are they doing? Do you resent them because you're going this amount and they're only going that amount, but you don't even see what they're doing? Or just it's all about perception.
That's what I think. And 9 times, well, I mean, like nothing's ever, because if it was, trust me, I'd be born naturally 100 pounds soaking wet, blonde, thick hair, and living
Yeah,
somewhere
exactly.
in some place out in Corsico or something. But life is just not. It's not going to
Yeah.
happen that way. So you sort of have to sort of make do with what's been given to you and make it either hay or make it.
Yeah, exactly. Like not all of us are born to be like at Cabo.
Mhm.
You know, like
Yeah.
we weren't all given that gift. So, but
Well, yeah.
That's it. That's all I have to say. But I
Okay.
mean, just letting you know, that's just how my views are, because I don't
oh,
really
Charles
see things.
Darwin, that's sad.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is sad.
yeah, it does stink.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Charles.
Sorry to hear
No,
that.
that I feels like what I do, Charles. Like I go to work every day and sometimes I
Well,
order lunch and I end up having it the next day. I have to throw it in the fridge because I can't even eat. I'm so busy.
Yeah,
well,
like sometimes my husband could tell you, I've been on this Manjaro stuff, and it's like some days I could eat. I mean, really eat, and some days I just don't feel it. And he's like looking at me like, "Aren't you hungry for anything?" I'm like, "Not really." I mean,
Yeah.
it varies from day to day, but for the most part,
Doing other things. Oh,
and
Charles Darwin. Okay. Never mind. I take it back.
never mind. Yeah, we take it back.
Okay.
We take it.
I take it back. Like
Yeah.
I
You naughty boy, Charles.
Tug's face explains it all.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Would it be okay to go next, Chrissy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. So when it comes to the question, well, first of all, it's a twofold question, so I'm going to answer each as best I can. When it comes to our expectations healthy in relationships, I believe they are. But like I said, in the case of every relationship and every couple is different. With me and Suzanne, when we went into our relationship, we barely had any expectations. We already had baggage. We had stuff that we brought into this relationship together as a couple. But we really had no expectations, really. We just or if our expectations were there, they were just very low. And I think that works in almost every relationship. But as I said again, every relationship and couple is different in the way that they think, the way they feel, the way they mentally figure things out, how they hold together spiritually, which is a huge thing with me. So yes, I would say yes to the first question. As in regards to the second question, do they create disappointments? My answer to that is there are certain times where outside forces, external forces
Ice
impede on what you call a healthy relationship, and those external forces can drive you nuts sometimes. And they might create a minor rift, or they might create a major one. And I would say in that case, yes, they could create a disappointment. But then again, everybody's different. So however that's handled, if you never prepare yourself. What's like you said, Chrissy, when you drive down and you go to work, you don't expect, you know the fog will exist, but you don't expect that it's going to cause major delays or someone's going to get into a big accident and maybe someone doesn't survive from that accident. You don't anticipate that when it's going to go down. When you come back, same thing. You don't know because there are so many outside forces you can't control. You know this, and I mean everybody knows this, and it's just something that you have to realize that those forces exist, and when they do, every individual instance you come across this external force and you deal with it in the way that you can. And in the case of couples like me and Suzanne, how we handle that really does build the growth, and that helps the relationship exceed their own expectations. Because if you go without some of that expectation and then you allow it to for what you do against those forces, and it allows you to grow, more the better. So I guess that's the best way I could just answer it. That's me. That's it for me.
Like compared to my parents, it's like my dad and my mom pretty much met up 1 week before they got married.
Mm-hmm.
And they were married until my mom's passing at the
Wow.
age of 56. So
Amazing.
sometimes things are just like that, and things are sometimes not like that. Like my husband and I, it took us 9 years, and I was already married once before he passed, and
Yeah.
he was married too once before, divorced, and now she's passed away.
Tug.
Long story short, though, it's like it took 9 years, so everybody's quote is different. I've noticed,
Yeah. My parents knew right after their first date together, and it was a blind date. They had no idea, but they knew after that first blind date. My mom and dad loved to talk about it. They knew at that point they were meant to be together. They knew it. And they had 4 wonderful kids, me being the first and 3 after me. So
I was the first and best because I was the only.
Right.
that's
Like
it.
Sierra
You're
to
number
me.
one.
Like
Yeah.
Sierra to me. Sierra is my number one. Hey guys, I have to dip. I have to help my dad put my mom to bed.
Oh,
Thank God Tug's here because nobody would be able to run the buttons. So,
I got it.
yeah. Well,
Tug, by time I get back, I expect Tug to be at 7 questions.
Oh God.
He does. He goes through them so fast. He goes
Yeah.
through them so fast. I'm like so slow, and he does it so much better than me.
Well,
Like, he's a genius. He's a genius.
Thank you.
so
You're
Rom,
welcome, Tug. I love you. I'm glad you joined us.
Yeah. So who still hasn't answered 3?
I don't think Rom has answered number 3.
Rom? Okay.
I answered it. I've answered
You
it.
did?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, I believe you.
You did? Okay.
He started it with
That's
his
right, he did.
girlfriend.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
first. That's true.
All right, I'm going. I'm going.
Go.
Yeah. Buff, did you answer 3?
Yeah, no, wait.
Buff?
Yeah, I don't think you did.
I think good. Wait, which one was
Are
that?
expectations healthy in relationships, or do they create disappointment?
Ooh, in relationships. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh,
Yeah,
let me
right.
rub my hands together and rub them vigorously.
All right. I'm gonna step away
Expectations in
from that.
relationships. You should never have expectations in relationships. No. That's a big no. To think you're gonna find love in that one. I'm sorry, this is just personal experience crap. Observational. No. Never expect a relationship from anyone. Oh, I met you. Oh, you met me. Oh, we're clicking. Oh, maybe this might be the one. Stop.
That's just a wish or a hope. That's not an expectation.
Yeah. What you're expecting to find love in a sense. But yeah, at the same time, yeah, that too. You're hoping this is the one.
Yeah, but you still have some baseline expectations. Like you don't expect an octopus to come out of her bra when you take it off.
To meet that person at that first instance and talk to them and just like, oh, you're saying things I like. You're saying things that sound good to me. Oh, I expect you to be on the same mind path that I'm on, but you started off with that expectation of looking at them across whatever the bar, across the ballroom, wherever you first interact with them, when your eyes first meet. It's just like, ooh, I expect maybe I could get this one, and to make that move. Ooh, I hope this works. And yeah, okay, fine, it works out for you. Okay, I hope and expect, and about the same synonymous term about that point, this might work. And then it doesn't. And it's like, okay, what now? I've been through that too much. Hoping expectations in relationships, I like to leave that stuff somewhere at the bottom rung of the ladder. Because it's just like, it's taking slower. Slow. Unlike my co-host here. Is he still here, Rom?
Rom, yeah, he's still here.
I'm silly.
But more power to him. Rom, you got a dedication in this video I just published. But anyway,
Don't listen to Shane. He's jaded.
But I mean, it's such a
Language.
tricky thing. It's such a tricky thing to put, expectations and hopes and goals and future endeavors into relationships from the get go. That's a time building process. That's ugh.
Yeah, I
It's a
think in
tricky
early
one.
stages you should focus a lot more on the present than the future, for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Let's start at step one, and we'll get to step two.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get what you're saying now.
But yeah, that's my answer.
Speaking of jaded, what about you, Dan?
I'm not the last person on earth you should even ask this question to.
That's why you're going last.
No.
I've never had no expectations from anyone I was involved in a relationship with. I don't work like that. But apparently some of these ignorant females had expectations of me, and that was their mistake, not mine.
Oh, I like Dan. He calls it for what he sees it.
Fair
That's
enough.
what I always expect of him. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You should never expect nothing of me.
I was supposed to say what I do expect from
Probably
you,
will not
Dan, is
deliver.
you are
I
not
probably
full of.
won't deliver the egg you're looking for.
What happened to Tracy? Where'd she go? Oh, she vanished. BBB just typed in the private chat, so I think she wants me to read this. When you expect something, you create a mental picture of how it should unfold. There she is. When reality doesn't match that picture, your brain experiences a gap between expectation versus reality. That gap is where disappointment lives, even if you did everything right.
And that's your fault for having expectations of someone.
Well,
You
what I
gotta
know to expect
experience
of you,
people.
Dan,
Don't
is to
expect
experience.
nothing. It's experience it. See what happens. See if you agree on stuff. Don't expect that y'all gonna like the same movies and get along perfectly, because that's deluding
My favorite
yourself.
Blue Beetle.
Nobody.
Go ahead, Tracy. What were you saying?
I was saying my favorite Blue Beetle.
Oh.
Well, the funny thing is that Dan, one thing to expect from Dan is the God's honest truth. At least Dan's God on it. You know what I'm saying? It's his life, it's his story,
He
and
doesn't
he's
BS
living
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
And there's no
I
doubt that the Blue
respect that.
Beetle sucks.
No,
His stories are way too crazy to be made up.
I know, right? I mean, that's why I think you should write books, Dan.
I
You
was
would have
married to
lots
the
of them.
same woman. I was married to the same woman for 22 years. We never had a disagreement. We never had a problem, and we never expected too much crap of each other because we both knew we were messed up.
That's the way to be, man. Yeah, embrace each other's.
That's the way to live life is just the
And
way
the
to let
saddest
go.
day of my life was when she passed away. My life has
Aw.
never been the same since. It's like I lost part of my soul that day.
I'm sure.
Well, that makes sense. I told my wife, I said, we've been together now for going on 16 years. And I told her, I said, look, if I lose you, I've lost myself. There's no recovery from that. And she said the same thing to me when I was
Aw.
that's when because my parents, as I said, they've been 60 years married plus, and my dad and my mom say the same thing every day to each other. They say, I love you so much that if you were to go tomorrow, I'd go with you, or vice versa. Yeah. I mean, that's just how close and bonded a relationship like that is.
But I got lucky. I got lucky after my wife passed away, and I married another girl, and we were
Yeah.
together for almost 10 years before we wasn't. But
Yeah.
that was a great 10 years. It was probably a better 10 years than the other 22 because we actually got along better like best friends. But we didn't expect nothing of each other, and I didn't expect her to stay, and she didn't.
Yeah, life is wonderful, ain't it, folks?
Yeah.
So, okay, the next question is what's the difference between expectations and standards? I think holding people to standards is different from expecting it of them. I can hear you, Dan.
I have no standards and very little morals, though.
Just take something simple like this live stream. like when I do live streams on my channel, I have certain standards that I expect people to uphold.
Ouch.
But no, it's not like that, Tracy. I just mean like not
I'm teasing you.
talking about politics or religion or
Oh, I know.
you know, like Shane is always on his best behavior on my streams, and it still blows me away every time.
Because I
You know, I'm
have
just-
respect.
Don't expect-
Exactly.
yeah.
It's about respect.
I have
Yeah.
respect for you too, man. I'm
I
just
know you
jiving
do.
you here.
And also, guys, don't expect too many expectations as well. Don't expect too many of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I think just having standards is just saying this is what I'll put up with.
Yeah.
And I think you're able. What is the difference between expectation? It's a really tricky question, and I'm kind of floundering. So somebody else take it up.
Well, I could tell you one thing. You have different, like even with your friends. I'm sure your friends are real life friends on online. Here, you got people that you know kind of. It's like you know your. In other words, you know your audience. You know, well, like Timmy likes raunchy jokes. Mary's into needle pointing. You know, so you cater to whatever crowd you're with at that specific time. Just because somebody like Star Trek does not like Star Wars, it doesn't mean you give up on both. It's just that that one is different than the other. It's not because
Wait a minute. Now you can't bring
Well,
up
they're
Star
the
Wars.
same
and
now.
Star
Oh, I
Trek.
know. I'm a Star Trek.
Well, I'm going to have to weigh in a couple of words on this.
No, but I mean, you know what I'm. No,
We're going to settle that debate right here, right now.
Let's do this.
Let me finish my
Let me
sentence,
get this
man.
off. Let me just finish my sentence, and then you could get on me as long as you want. But I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is, your audience. You know who you're speaking to. That's all.
Sure.
And I know that I'm speaking. Yep. And also know I'm speaking to my TikTok audience and my
You got to remember. You got to remember the difference. Star Wars, with its little beeping robots, is for children.
That's
Star
true.
Trek
That's
is
true.
technologically advanced people is for adults.
That's true.
Big difference.
Both, but yeah.
But I mean, I know the difference. But I mean, I'm just saying that there are certain audience. Like I have friends who like jewelry making, and I'm sure that would bore the hell out of you. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how I go to like the gem shows or buy anything, because I know that that's not the thing that you're,
I did some jewelry making in high school, and I thought it was fun.
Huh.
What about lead movies? What about?
But you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying, though. I get it. Yeah.
What about Bruce Lee and Jet Li movies? They're for
Dan.
Yeah.
All right, I don't even know where we're at now. But aren't expectations and standards well, hold on, I can see where the separation is, but it kind of the same
It's really
things.
subtle,
I mean, standards, that's what you're looking for, and you achieve that acquisition, sort of say, and then you meet my standards. You're not, as for me, you're not ghetto, ratchet, hood, all that, you at least got something going on. But then expectations is like, are you gonna continue being the same person I met? That was my last relationship. Yeah, you met my standards, but then the expectations was like, ew.
Once you hit the late 50s, them standards go down quite a bit.
They do. Yep. I'm hitting on 59 come June.
I don't know. When I was young, I didn't have any standards. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, as you grow up, you
looking at
see
some
more.
of the girls I
I'm
dated.
losing standards now.
We're on standards now.
Well, don't forget.
This way, I just
you
wanted
got
to
a
say
pulse.
quickly.
The only standard in my life was a guest set.
Thank you. No, the only thing I wanted to say about question 4, without having to repeat it, I think the main difference. This is just me now. Remember, this is just my opinion. But I think the main difference between expectations and standards involves compromises. And I think if you can make your partner happy by being able to compromise what she desires and what you desire, and what your expectations may, however they may be, low, none, or high. You know, it's for me. That's, I mean, that is how, again, I can refer to our relationship as the palette. We established early on what our likes were, what our idiosyncrasies were, and what we were willing to compromise with each other to make our relationship. And remember, we had, between the two of us, we had 6 failed marriages. So we learned the hard way in every relationship we ever had before we met one another. That we knew what we knew going in. We didn't even need expectations, as I said. We knew going in we could make the compromises, we could make our differences work to our mutual advantage, to our mutual benefit, and that's what we've done. And that's why we are so bonded like this, she and I, because we know each other's mind. We can read each other's minds. That is possible. If there are relationships that say to you, a man and a woman, a couple who say to you, I know exactly what he's thinking, or I know exactly what she's thinking, that's going to be a very long marriage, or it will end very quickly.
No, I mean, that's true.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
much. That's
No,
so
I'll
much.
give you that.
Yeah,
Mikey's
me
got a
too.
point. Mikey's got a point.
He does, for sure.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
much. It makes me want to throw up. So.
But I like this dynamic where
Jeez.
Mikey is like the really optimistic angel on your shoulder, and Shane and Dan are the really cynical jaded ones on the other shoulder.
We are the devils on your shoulder.
Those devil horde people, damn it, they're on my other shoulder.
And the nice
Well,
thing about me is you don't know what mood I'm in at the
Exactly.
moment.
Huey, you can be on either side.
But you see, we love you, Tracy, for one thing, and I've seen this in your with Trash, with Thrash Pondo, your other panels you've been part of. I see that you're very unique and you're well grounded. You seem that way, and that's what makes you stand out from the rest. That's why your uniqueness is vital to a panel like this. We need that balance. We need that. That is the most optimistic I could go to.
No, that's great. And Tracy's really good at surprising you. Like I'm still floored from the time we're in mid conversation. She's like, I like all female prison movies from Australia. I'm like, what are you talking about? Where did that come from?
Yeah,
Well, like I say, I love Prisoner Cell Block H or Prisoner During the Day.
Yeah.
And then they came up with a new show, reimagined version called Wentworth, and now they're going to do another reimagining of it soon. But the long and short of it is there's things that you guys don't even know that I have interest in unless you ask me. And then I try to keep up with my channel, but everything's been bad since last summer. Yeah, my husband moved down here.
I sat through the Shawshank Redemption, and I don't ever want to see another prison movie again. Long as
I know. I hear you, Dan.
Leave it to Dan to say something bad about Shawshank Redemption.
No, but
yeah. No, go ahead, Tracy. I'm sorry.
No, I was just about to say, that's why I like all you guys too, because I learned something new from anybody here. There's things like you told me about movies or the music you like or something that's avant-garde or something, and that I never even thought to put 2 cents to it until you guys. It's like you're taking me out of my box to get me to think something a little bit more different,
out of your comfort zone, right? You have to be willing. You have to be willing to venture. I found that out myself the hard way a few times. You have to be willing to venture outside your comfort zone. You really do have to. I mean, to go outside the box and be different in some ways from how you are. Because I'm sure as you go through life, you establish your own standards, right? You know what you want to be. You know what you want to do. You've made that decision. You've already made that in your head. So with that in mind, if you can find a like person, like I said, like my beautiful wife, and in your cases with your partners, or even your own parents, and you can relate to them because they've got the almost the same situation. What I liked about what Dan said, and I won't forget this, he said when it came to Star Wars was the children. I was a kid. I was a teenager, a preteen. So I absolutely concur with that. And as I grew up with Star Trek, I became an adult. And I can understand that some of the things we do use nowadays were used back
You
then.
had your very
I'm
own
like,
you had your very own Klingon bar mitzvah.
I didn't have a Klingon bar mitzvah, but I did have a
come on.
Klingon burning.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa. Hey, I
No,
grew up in
no.
I grew up in the 60s and early 70s with the original Star Trek. So
Yes.
by the time Star Wars comes out and they were like, fire them lasers, I was laughing. I said they wouldn't even get through the Enterprise shields, you know?
I know, right? Exactly. But I'm just saying that's
I
just
just saw Picard standing on the bridge laughing at an
Wait.
Imperial cruiser. They got lasers.
Yeah. Hey, Dad,
And
you're
then
even
they
old enough to
use the
remember Ray
Force to
Harryhausen, who had those miniatures and
neat.
stuff that were moving around and doing Clash of the Titans and chasing the Argonauts and all that stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Todd, do you know what my girlfriend, do you know what my wife Mara said to me?
What?
Mara said to me to always have family time with your family because you don't know how long they'll be together. You don't know
Yeah.
how long.
Very,
It's
very
for
true.
tomorrow.
Yes.
That's
It's
a
like
good
my
point.
husband and I can't have kids, so we have a small dog.
Well,
Okay?
neither can
But-
Suzanne and I knew that.
And
Yeah.
and the thing too is like, my parents always teased about being a mixed marriage because one of my parents on my dad's side they're all Ashkenazi, and on my mom's side they're all Sephardic Jews. Which,
Oh.
if you really are into that, my parents were both hippie types, radicals.
Oh.
They spend more of their time protesting than they ever did going to
Oh,
temple.
geez.
But
By the
but
way,
long-
Tracy, you actually inspired me. I want to show you what I bought the other day. Here, let me,
oh no, what I end up making you
Yeah,
spend your
what
God
did
money
it just
on.
inspired me to buy. The
Oh,
receipt.
that was beautiful. I can't believe they
Oh,
sell it
God.
like
Yeah, I had. I mean, it
Wow.
wasn't easy to track down, but I got it.
no, it's not.
You know it's
Right.
on YouTube, right?
Yes,
But
I know it's on
that's-
YouTube, but that's not the same thing as physical media. Damn it.
But and the thing too is, Mikey, I was just saying that. I mean, and I'm
Yes, ma'am.
married to a non-Jew, anyways. I mean, I never really
Yes, ma'am.
was on the everything has to be the same. I mean, it's like my aunt was like giving me the speech when I became of age, because I was the first girl to reach of the age of being married and stuff, and she's pretty conservative Jewish. And it's like, oh, you should find a doctor or a lawyer. I'm like,
Thank
what
you,
the
Sarah.
hell do I want a doctor or a lawyer
You go,
for?
Sarah.
You know what I'm saying, though? They always want you to be who they think they want you to be. So there goes the expectations.
Right. Well, because they come from two different cultures, their expectations might be similar or they might be totally different, but that is what they expect of you. Now, that being said, they do want you to be able to pursue your life as an individual and be able to cover yourself in ways that you would have never even thought of. All they do is the parents offer advice. They offer their advice and what they know. And then you go and you proceed with your life, taking little bits here and there of what they gave you from that advice. That is how I've been able to survive. I believe in that strongly, is that my parents were two really good mentors to me that could guide me along with certain things they knew from their past experiences. Because my mom was a Protestant. She was strict. And my dad was strict Roman Catholic. So, and the Catholics,
they're different.
We know they got like, woo,
Yeah,
but,
they can reach different levels as well.
Correct.
Yeah, of course.
But the thing is, my
even my
so yeah,
even my mom and dad, they're Sri Lankan. They're in my
Sri
my
Lankan,
mom,
yeah.
Mhm.
Sri Lankan Indian dad. So they're also strict as well. They have a they're also
sir.
strict in.
See, my
a way
parents
too,
weren't the strict ones. It was how the family was raised, though. Both sides of the family of my family were conservative. Like Health, I knew I've not to this day, I'm not Bas Mitzvah.
Yeah.
Don't need to be to prove who I am to the world or my own perception of what my own Judaism is, or whatever it is, or have to be like that. Like my husband and I have a lot in common, believe it or not, even though like now it's like, it's like the old joke when you've known somebody over 30 or 40 years of your life, you kind of like, it's not like you take it bad, but you just sort of stand back and make jokes about yourselves because, it's because it's easy to, now if you're saying somebody else from outside or a stranger, you're going to want to deck them,
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to reel this back in.
Rope it.
Who hasn't answered the question about the difference between expectations and standards? I think pretty
think
much.
we all
Everybody
have.
did.
I think we
Yeah.
I
all
think
have
that's
it.
been fairly well covered, dude.
Okay, well then let's go ahead and move on to question 5, which is, have
Yes.
you ever been hurt because someone didn't meet your expectations, and what did you learn from it?
Not to have expectations about other people.
I mean,
It basically, I mean, if I
straightforward.
have to have that deep of expectations about somebody, that could be saying something about myself too.
You know, I can answer that one really quick, Tug.
Me too.
I don't have the expectations of people. I never have. But on the other hand, I probably didn't live up to some other people's expectations because they were stupid enough to have the expectations of me.
Well, that's why, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've met people in this life. It's really easy for me to answer too. I've met people in this life who I thought I trusted, and then they betrayed that trust. To
I think
me,
it go-
that was like my expectation is
Well-
I could trust this person, and that person betrayed it, and
Yeah,
totally destroyed
Oh,
it.
hey, brother, let me tell you, there ain't nobody on this panel ain't never met Judas. We all had one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
well,
Yeah, we've all had one. Yes.
I think
Yeah.
it all goes back to what I, okay, go ahead, Shane.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
Tug.
No, Shane.
Oh, Shane,
Thank
go ahead, Shane.
Go ahead. Six.
No. I said what I was just gonna say. I mean, look, Mikey, life it sucks. When it comes to evil, life finds a way.
Yeah.
I know you know that you have a
We
lot
all
of
know
life
that.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna meet that person, whether they be whatever, love interest or just friendship, whatever. We all meet those people, and you expect they're gonna be good people,
hmm
Right.
and the goal might be to keep that friendship going.
Sure.
But life finds a way
Finds a way to
to
disrupt that.
where
You got the
this
quote right,
I
person,
finally.
totally agree. Yes.
yeah, this person betrays your trust.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That person that was your best friend 15 years ago does something stupid and was like, hey, I thought we were on the same page. I expected we'd be friends for life. That was the goal. We would die together to be friends for life. And
Try having somebody you
one
work
little
with
thing.
like that. Because I thought I
Yeah.
had a decent person that I was working with, and she was my superior, and she puts me all of a sudden after 10 years of working for them, she puts me on a PIP, which is pretty much your slow death to getting
Oh, no.
fired. So basically, I didn't give her the function or the fun of having her gaslight me into saying that, well, we're going to have to let you go, even though she put me on a PIP. Guess what? I left on my own volition. I didn't want to because I had insurance and I had big money coming in. And it's like, but here's somebody who played me. I'm never going to be friendly with her again.
Right.
Well, that's what you
here's-
said with that PIP thing. I told you about that PIP thing earlier.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Well, I think
Well, here's the one thing I just want to finish on my point there, just real quick. I have 3 good friends. These are people I have known for a combined total of 145 years. They are 50, 50, and
Wow.
45 years, respectively. These are 3 gentlemen that I would trust my life to. There's no question. I would just like, if they were there in the same room as me, or even if they're 3,000 miles away, I could say something to them, and I would trust they would never reveal it back to anybody else, but keep it within the family.
Mhm.
And that is how they are. They're all family members.
Yeah.
Suzanne has one very good friend, and she's known him for over 20 years of life. And he is one person for sure that, if something happened to me, if I was incapacitated, she could count on her best friend, and he'd be there for her in a heartbeat, just like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's how the difference is. It says there's certain people in this lifetime you will come across that you will know they'll do anything for you. They don't care because they care all about the trust and the friendship and everything that you have together for so much time. And I'm just proud of that. I'm proud that I got 3. She is my best friend, obviously. And I trust my parents, and I trust my 3 best friends that I know. And she trusts her best friend, and that's it. That's as far as that goes. I don't trust anybody else. So,
I trust my dog.
Aw.
I trust my cats too.
I trust my dog too.
If my
You
dog
trust our cats.
my
No.
dog won't flip on me like comedy clown magician.
I think
Yeah.
it all comes back to what I was trying to say at the very beginning, that expectations are about pattern recognition. Like you expect, like somebody else mentioned, you expect the sun to come up every morning. You know, that's an expectation that you have. And when you have expectations for other people, it's because you've seen a pattern in them and you think that they're going to, obey that pattern for the rest of their life. But, people are messy, people change, and nothing hurts quite like betrayal. And all betrayal is somebody not meeting those expectations that you've made, either consciously or subconsciously. You do have expectations of other people. You can say you don't, but you do. And the only way you can feel betrayed is if those expectations aren't met. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last point to that would be that nothing in life is guaranteed. We all know that.
Well, yes, of course.
So
Nothing.
that moving forward is something, if you know that's there and it exists, it's not an expectation, it's a guaranteed fact, which is not guaranteed, that you just don't have it. You don't know.
Yeah, just death and taxes, man. Death and taxes.
Death and taxes. That's it.
Well, I had an expectation that Tug wasn't going to come tonight, and here he is.
I try to exceed expectations.
There you go.
I hope you enjoy that red balloon.
He does.
I've seen it before. I know I will.
I love that. I thought it was beautiful.
I think that's great.
So, Tug, what are you doing tomorrow on your show? Like, what's your topic?
We're going to continue talking about stop motion animation that's not Ray Harryhausen. Like, there's a couple of big ones we didn't talk about last week, so we got to keep going with that.
Claymation.
Yeah, there is claymation.
I love claymation.
I didn't get to talk about Wallace and Gromit last week. I got to talk about it this week.
Yeah.
How about Davy and Goliath?
Oh, yeah, and the old Dave and Goliath stuff. Yeah.
Did you also mention Derek Nettings? He was great in miniatures.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
I will wake up in the morning and actually be listening. I'll be lurking. I promise.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll be there lurking.
I might be able to join you for the first hour. What I'm calculating, I'll be heading into the mountains.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I know. I'll be watching sometime. It's just.
Well, I'd love to have you however long you can be there.
I wish I could be there.
I was going to ask Ram real quick. Are you surviving your summer? It is your summertime there, isn't it?
It's actually it's quite overcast right now at the moment. Over here in Australia, right in Victoria, it's quite overcast. It's not too bad. Like it's been raining in the afternoon when I came back from the cinemas today with my brother and sister-in-law. We went to the movie, saw the Jet Li, and it was raining when the time I came outside, and yeah, but the weather's good, but it's starting to get a little bit It's starting to get cold now. When
Rom, what Jet Li movie did you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
Oh boy, here we go.
What was the name of the movie?
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Switch it up. Let me switch it up, and I'll tell you.
You
I
don't
do have my
remember the name of the movie you went to go see.
No, okay. Let's. So he acted today.
He'd remember if he went with his girlfriend.
No.
Oh, so you weren't watching the movie? Hey.
I was. Let me just go down. Let me just go down for 1 minute, and I'll be back in a second, guys.
Hey, is it called real quick? Is it called Blade of the Guardians?
Galaxy of the Guardians. Yes.
Yeah, Blade of the Guardians.
Blade of the Guardians.
That's right. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the new Jet Li
Blade
movie.
of the Guardians. Yeah.
And he was very old in that movie. He's like a grandpa in that movie.
Yeah, I don't think that's been released in the United States yet.
Yes, this is the same guy who said he was done.
Yeah,
with
but that was the movie we
movies.
saw today. Yeah, the Blades of the
So many martial arts actors do that, though, man. Like Jackie Chan retired 15 times. Yeah. He's still making movies, and he's like 90 now.
Remember them last few Steven Seagal movies where he was big, fat, and puffy going
That doesn't count. He was never a martial arts actor. You have to be an actor to be a martial arts actor.
Danny, I can refer you
Bruce
to a
Lee.
channel.
Bruce Lee was a martial art actor.
Yes, Bruce Lee
Danny,
was
I can refer you to a channel that a guy you'd probably get a kick out of. He loves hating on Steven Seagal.
I like hating on all martial arts movies because most of them suck.
If you know Mr. Gigi,
I'm
he
gonna let
basically
that
reviews
slide.
every
E-
direct
Even some of the Bruce Lee movies were incoherent crap.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
What about Jackie
The
Chan?
I'm gonna
No,
let
the
it slide.
real good ones that I find, other than Bruce Lee, the real good ones I've always found on YouTube are either the Wu-Tang Collection or the Shaw Brothers. Always good.
Well, yeah, the Shaw Brothers are legendary. But I've got to give a special plug since I'm here to my friend Tristan over at Martial Arts Film Freak. If you're really into kung fu movies, go to his channel. He's got all kinds of great stuff.
Nice.
He'll set you straight.
What about Jackie? What about Jackie Chan, folks? What about Jackie Chan?
I love Jackie Chan. Jackie
I
Chan's
love
probably my
I
Jackie
like a lot of
Jackie
Jackie
Chan's
Chan's American movies that he made, but some of them Chinese movies are a little drab. But
Yeah. Well, I got to see recently online. I got to see Karate Kid Legends. Where it's available on YouTube.
Oh, dear God, you better not say you liked it.
I did.
The devil and angel are at it again.
Well,
And I'm sorry. I'm
that's
sorry.
horrible.
But I liked it. No.
Did you like-
'cause
did
Don't
you like
apologize
Cobra-
for
I
liking
bet you
something.
like
It's
Cobra
like my
Kai
whole
too,
thing.
didn't you?
No, I never saw Cobra Kai series. to
Cobra
be
Kai
honest.
was fine. Legends, that was absolute slop.
Anything to do with the
I
Karate
still,
Kid. was
I
crap.
still think it's
Never be
good.
ashamed of what you love, Mikey.
I'm never
Yeah,
ashamed.
right.
I'm never ashamed. Somebody asked me one time. I was involved in this group. I'll say it real quick. I was involved in this group where it was Star Wars versus Star Trek, and they asked me, "Well, what's your
Oh, boy.
preference?" And I said, "I think they both contribute. I think both franchises contribute perfectly to the table. Maybe not recently. However, I do like Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Of the 8 episodes or the 7 episodes I've already
Okay,
seen.
maybe
I
you
love
should
it.
be
Oh, here
ashamed
we
of
go.
I
that.
love it.
You need to stop
I'm
talking.
kidding,
All
I'm
right.
kidding, I'm kidding.
All right,
So
somebody
there we
mute
go.
his
So
mic
just let
forever.
you know.
Like
Just
what you
let
like.
know.
It's fine. It's fine.
I know. It's fine.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, even people who are wrong. It's okay.
Yeah, even if yes, exactly.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
that should
did
be
you
the
just say that, Tug?
No,
Tug.
no, there's a reason Tug is called the unapologetic geek for a reason.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to
In-
apologize. I'll tell you real fast.
I said it. I said it. There's a reason. I said,
Everyone needs a
are
point,
we
and
doing
everyone
number
needs
6? Okay, so we're doing number 6 and gals. Number 6
I don't know. Are
question
you making a sandwich?
on that part. No, this
Chrissy?
is peanut butter on a cracker.
Just having
Okay,
lunch.
this one I think a lot of people have already answered just indirectly, and that's: is it better to have no expectations and be surprised, or have expectations and risk disappointment? Now, I'm going to go ahead and answer because I'm actually going to go against the grain here. I think it's better to have expectations and risk disappointment, because if you spend your life afraid of disappointment, you're going to get hurt way harder than people who are just doing everything they can to avoid it. Because you will be disappointed, and you just have to accept that. And I think if you can accept that, then you're not going to be afraid of it. And if you're not afraid of it, you're allowed to have expectations.
True.
Yeah, Tug,
That's my
yeah.
answer.
I agree with
That's
Tug.
brilliant. That's
Yeah, I
brilliant.
agree with
I have no expectation.
It might be the state of mind you're in, but yeah, that's brilliant.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. There's that.
And then there's that.
I had that earlier today. And just don't take the hydrocodone afterwards.
Oh God, no! Why would I do that?
Oh God.
I've done it
Tug's
today.
point.
I
Yeah,
want to
Tug's
do it.
I agree
I'm
with
still
Tug.
trying to figure out what Danny was saying backstage while we were trying to get ready. Like I gotta look that stuff up.
And I think it also involves your sense of being. If you're inebriated, you have a little less inhibition to like block yourself when it comes to expectation. But when you're sober, it's the cold reality that wakes you up in the morning. Or
Nobody say
Honestly,
nobody's
I'm
over
not
here.
that messed up. I'm just a little high, guys.
I know.
Nobody's saying
wasn't-
anybody is inebriated.
No, Tuck, I wasn't inferring. But what I'm saying is for most people, that is how you can escape your expectations and reality is when you're inebriated or high. You know,
Well, I think that's why, like at a party, you get drunk. It's
right.
it's
That's
a
why you
social
go
thing.
out to a bar and get, beep faced and start sitting like a karaoke jockey or something.
Touche, Charles Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
Touche.
I sing Tagalog music as well. See, I sing Tagalog music. I sing all sorts.
Tug, can you read
I love karaoke.
Charles
and I-
Darwin's?
Charles Darwin says disappointment is a given, but when you win, the victory is so much sweeter. That is very,
that is very,
very,
true.
very true.
It's very true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, somebody did say revenge is sweet.
Caldy's just laughing. Caldy's just like, no, I'm here just to laugh. Like I'm having a good time laughing at all my peers up here doing this stuff.
We love you too, Caldy.
We do love you.
We love you, Caldy.
We love you, Caldy.
Really, Charles.
I mean, I can imitate what he would be doing right now. He'd just be like,
Caldy's awesome.
Charles has got a point here. Charles has got a point here.
Caldy is my bro. Like I love Caldy.
Charles has got a point, everybody. Charles got a point here, everybody. And as an Australian, I'm agreeing with him.
Cool.
I'm mostly Irish.
Okay.
I can go with that.
I'll go with it as well.
What is your standpoint as a Sri Lankan?
Buff, you're muffled a little bit.
He was asking what is Sri Lankan, like what's the status as a Sri Lankan?
Oh, okay.
I reckon it's actually quite. If you're as a Sri Lankan, it's very good. Like you gotta be respectful to your parents, and you gotta be.
How do you know that?
No, your standpoint.
What the hell's that got to do with cave diving?
Oh,
No.
How do you know this, Rom?
Spelunking.
Well, because look.
Okay, because
my
you're in Australia and you're married to a
Filipino Spaniard.
Filipino Spaniard.
And you're a cave diver, right?
Parents,
We're not talking about spelunking.
Stop.
Hey, stop
Don't
spelunking.
go too deep
Buff,
into
hey
that.
guys, I'm gonna play the goat if you guys don't let Buff speak.
No. Move on. Let's move on.
Buff, please speak.
No. Move on.
No, okay. Look, we were born on the same day. You're gonna speak, please.
No, he's. Oh, dear God. Rom. All right. He said, as an Australian, he had an opinion on something. I said, what was your opinion on it as a Sri Lanka? But it went another place. So that's why I was saying, no. Y'all went somewhere else. Let's just go. Let's move on.
No. Okay.
Rom understood the question the wrong way. No.
Let me see what Charles written first. Okay. Let me see what Charles written here first. And then
What does any of this have to do with cave diving?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Wait, when do we start talking about cave diving? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I used to be a certified cave diver in my youth.
Well, no, I think blood alcohol in Sri Lanka shouldn't be used.
Impressive, Tug.
I think
You shouldn't dive in them caves when you've been drinking, man.
Oh my God.
I was sober then.
I've never got
I was
drunk in
talking
Sri
to this spelunking guy over there.
I've never got drunk in Sri Lanka before, and I've never taken a beer in Sri Lanka. I've never
Me
Okay,
neither,
a wide
come to think of it.
girlfriend is not cave diving.
Yeah.
What?
Just saying.
Sri Lankan, Spurlunkan.
I guess
That's
that
where
depends
we're
on
at.
the girl.
Did you just get the joke finally, Shane?
No, I'm trying to explain it for those who haven't.
Explain.
I gotta go to sleep.
By the way, it's good to see you, JP's Tabernacle.
Explain. Please do.
Oh,
Nope, we're already done. Like we're wrapping up now.
Yeah.
Yep, we're wrapping up now. We gotta go. Like we're hitting we've already passed our 2-hour mark. Like let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy
I will see you
Christmas
guys,
to you.
everybody. I will see you tomorrow on your channel.
I will probably be sober then.
Yep. And we might be able to continue the chat tomorrow.
And Tracy, do you want to be on the panel tomorrow? You can totally be on the panel tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see what your code is to get in.
Yeah, I'll send you the link later.
Who do you go on panel tomorrow, Doug?
What?
D and who?
Well, Damien's going to be there. Thrash is going to be there. Danny's going to be there. Shane might be there for the beginning, and Tracy.
Okay, cool.
God, you're gonna have a big show tomorrow, bye.
I will have a big show.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
That's a big show.
That's a big show for you.
Your
That's a big show
algorithm
for you.
will be very happy with you.
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah.
so.
And I want to.
Absolutely.
Well, it's a big. It's got to be like a blowout because I'm actually going to miss next week because I will be out of town next week. So
Right.
Oh man,
I'll miss
that's
this show too. Unfortunately, sorry.
Yeah, well,
I
Okay.
want to say that I'm always honored and blessed to be on Chrissy's panel.
me
All of
too.
you are very unique individuals and very pleasant to talk about and discuss life with. And I really am blessed that Chrissy has allowed me to be a part of it. And can't thank her enough. I always
valuable
always
contribution
promote her.
for sure.
Yeah,
I always
definitely.
promote her. And,
We know who shows up.
and Rom, it's always good to meet you, sir. So far, I'll know you as Rom from now on. And I'll see that.
Rom.
Meeting
Yeah, we
you-
call him
yeah,
Rom.
Mr. Rom. Again, and nice talking with everybody. Stay happy.
Rom,
and
welcome
healthy.
to the Saturday panel.
Yeah,
Ron.
welcome to the Saturday panel.
And I've
are
always
a
called you
good
Roman
announcer.
noodles, and I always will.
Hey, if somebody could show me how to put up a panel thing, that would be great. Then I could have some of you guys come on my thing too.
Tracy,
The first time.
I'll get with you backstage.
Yeah, BBB is really good at the tutorials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I got you. I got you.
yeah. Because
I'll walk you
feel
through it.
dumb. I feel like the walking dumb.
No,
we
you're not.
we
Yeah,
all start that
well,
way. It's okay.
yeah.
You're not born. with the
Everybody
ability to
starts
walk.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody starts that way, and then one gives to another what they've learned, the little bits, pieces of the Legos, right?
I see.
That
Yeah,
one
Even though-
Lego that's like 2 blocks,
yeah.
and then
of
the
course.
4 blocks,
That's-
and then the 6 blocks, and then the ground set, the foundation. Like we
Cool.
all build, right? Do you guys
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Am I
well,
making
well,
sense or not?
Yes,
Totally, you're
me.
It
making
makes
sense,
sense, yeah, because we all were helping what Jamin, remember? We were helping what Jamin learn. So
Like my son's sensei used to say, it's like we all started as white belts. Even the greatest martial arts master in the world started as a white belt. So
Correct.
Mm.
Aw.
correct, we all
Yeah,
did.
we all start from 0. Like every single one of us that's up here tonight that has a YouTube channel, which is all of us because it's community connection, started with 0. Every
Right.
single one of us started with 0.
Yes,
saved by
ma'am.
zero.
Well, on the same note, I think I'm going to take off, but definitely we're going to get
Yeah,
together,
We gotta
Miss.
wrap this up.
Yeah, Tracy,
Miss
I'll
Christy.
text you tomorrow and see if you're available, and I'll get with you,
Perfect.
and I'll work with you backstage.
And I'll
But,
send you the link tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Oh,
Well, have a good
Doug.
night, guys. I think I need to sleep.
Yeah,
yep.
me too.
Okay, so I'm gonna say like, let's play the potato.
All right.
Down in the ground where the spuds all
What?
What happened there?
We're still live?
Did you want to say goodbye?
What? Potato?
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
everybody. Goodbye, everybody.
Sorry, I didn't give nobody a chance to say goodbye.
down in the ground where the spuds all grow.
You should've liked
There's a
it.
happy
Oh,
little
you
tuber
should've
stealing the
Oh.
show. On the
Just
YouTube
saying.
stage, watch it shine so
Potato,
bright. This
potato. See you
creative
tomorrow.
spud's got its goals
See you
in
tomorrow.
sight.
One side.
Shining bright. On the happy little tuber growing.
Goodbye.
Spreading laughs and knowledge in a spudly way. From roots to shoots, I'm reaching for the sky. This potato's on a
As I
mission.
eat mashed
Don't
potatoes.
ask me why.
Well, my wife is the most potatoes in the world. I put her up against everybody.
Reaching high. Some spuds stay still, hiding in the dirt. But this tuber's climbing, proving its worth. With every click and every share, this creative spud's